What's up, brother?
Hey, how you doing?
Yo, we're here, man.
Social guys are here.
Social guys.
Welcome. This is episode 23?
Yeah, yep. 23.
Wowzers.
Yep.
We are on our way. I like it.
We're on our way.
I notice a different table. We are in the works of getting a
newer
new
table.
custom table.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Should be here on the next episode, I would think.
I'm really excited.
If not the next episode, after that episode, then.
Yes. I mean, eventually it's going to be here. I've seen a picture. We've seen the pictures.
Yeah, looks pretty sweet.
Hopefully it's for us. It's like, check out your new table. Not for you.
So, have you checked out that movie Red Notice yet?
Yes, I actually finally watched it, and it was awesome.
Dude.
I can't wait for number 2.
Wait, I think we talked about that on the last episode, didn't we?
I think you talked about me watching it, but I didn't watch it. I watched it 2 days ago.
Oh, it's true. That's true. Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I liked the little teamwork with Ryan Reynolds and The Rock.
Yeah.
And the little Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman.
I mean, it's a star-studded cast. Now, the next movie, though, that's coming out on Netflix will be the one with Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, and Jonah Hill.
Called Blue Notice.
No, it's about like the end of the world, like a meteor crash or something, like, or an asteroid. Or something like
I
that.
did see a preview of that. It looks like a slapstick serious movie.
So yeah, it's like a parody of Armageddon,
Yeah.
kind of. Not really though.
Right, but I mean,
like
it looks
serious.
good.
It's serious, but it's a comedy.
I'm excited for it.
So
I'm excited for
I'm
it.
too.
For all the movies. I finally watched the other one we talked about, the knockaround, or just knockaround guys.
Yeah.
Not the knockaround guys.
500 fights.
Yeah, came up 2001.
To your legitimate tough guy.
Yeah, it's like a modern mafia-ish movie.
Dude.
That was good.
Speaking of Vin Diesel, did you see the video of him driving around in like his side by side? It's literally a minute and 58 seconds long. I could be fudging those numbers a little bit. It's like a minute something though. And he's driving around and he's got his phone just like this, recording himself, and the whole time he's like this. For a minute
He doesn't
and
say-
something seconds.
He doesn't say family at all.
Nothing.
Family.
Literally says nothing the whole time. Just him looking at the camera. He licks his lips maybe once or twice. And that's it.
Does he put the song in the back? It's a long
No, not at all.
man.
Not at all.
That's
That'd probably been more entertaining. All you hear is the revving up of the engine.
of the side by side.
Yeah.
Live my life a quarter mile at a time.
It looks about that's about how
All
far
right,
he went. Was a
I'm
quarter
excited.
mile.
I'm ready to see if they're going to come out with number 10.
Well, they want. Remember they said
They
that
want to see if
want
they get The Rock.
They want to get the Rock back.
You think
in
that if
there.
they did make a 10, they would have him in there?
I mean, I don't
or if
know
they
why-
don't get him, they would still make it?
I don't know why The Rock wouldn't do it. I just saw him do an introduction for a comedian that I've never heard of. So,
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure if he's doing those, he's probably going to do another Fast and Furious.
I'm excited to see all
Money's
this new
money,
stuff.
right?
Yeah, that's true. I'm excited to see his new Black Adam movie. I think
Is
he's
it out yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm just excited.
Oh, gotcha.
It just come out to next year.
Should be. Hey, we got an interesting show, though, planned ahead for today.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited.
Got a guy named Darren. I'm not even going to attempt the last name because it was just long.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he's German.
We'll make
and he's
him
in the National
pronounce
Guard.
it. Yep. I don't know if he's German. But
Probably not.
It sounds
Probably
like it looks German.
What if he like fought in World War II at one point in time, and then like now he's back and now he's playing on our side?
Oh man, that'd be awesome. Thanks, man. Glad to have you on board.
No, I think he'll probably tell me if I got this wrong. I think it's Cochensparger.
Okay.
Cockenspeckle? I don't know.
Well, we will
We'll ask him when he gets
just
on.
like with Amanda Minning.
Meaning.
Yeah, sorry guys. We just have you guys come on here and
Yeah,
say
just
it.
butcher names all
and
day
we'll
long.
Still, and we'll still
That's what
butcher
we're
it
good
when
at.
you walk away. Sorry.
Butchering names and eating animals.
Yeah, I'm excited. I want to know more about
Yeah, we'll
his
find
journey
out.
and what he's doing.
Yeah, I'll find out a little bit about the National Guard. So so this will be the show for you though. If like you're looking at wanting to join any type of branch of military, this will give you a little bit of insight on that. So that'll be cool.
Yep, get to learn more.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to learn more.
Yeah.
I've never been in the shape to join the military, so
I was cut out because I have flat feet, and they're just like, nah.
yeah. After Stripes came out and everybody saw what John Candy did, I'm pretty much X'd from that conversation.
Bar for all extra large people.
Yeah.
Thanks, John. Appreciate you.
So,
That's funny.
but yeah. So with that being said, though, hey, let's start the show. Roll it. All right, welcome to Social Guys, episode 23 with Darren Cochensparger.
Very good.
I said it
Okay.
right that
Very
time.
good.
I said it right
Hell
that time.
yeah.
I'm
You
the
didn't
man.
add any words or nothing.
Nothing. As always, we want to thank Clue Studio for sponsoring the studio. We couldn't do this without them.
Mm-hmm.
We also want to thank all of our viewers and all of our listeners who listen to every single one of our shows, because
Thank you.
you're the reason why we do this every time.
Yeah. We
So,
really do.
Yeah, so let's get into it a little bit. We got Darren on with us today. Now, Darren, you're a part of the National Guard, right?
Correct.
How long you been there, man?
So I've been in the National Guard for 15 years.
Okay.
And with the National Guard, it's the Army National Guard, so there's also the Air National Guard.
Oh, okay.
And then each state has their own National Guard, so
Gotcha.
Ohio basically is its own entity.
All
Okay.
right. Didn't know that. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So there's an Army National Guard and an Air National Guard. Is there other branches too?
There's not.
Just the two.
I mean, for the state.
Yeah, okay,
there's not.
okay. Gotcha.
There is something called the Ohio Militia.
Okay.
Now, the
Sounds like a Harley gang.
Yeah, it's like it reminds me of
club.
what the National Guard was when there was 13 colonies. So these people are just friends and neighbors and people that are out of the military or maybe didn't qualify.
Gotcha.
They all get
Okay.
together and play Army, and in case shit hit the fan.
Yeah, hey, you always got to have
they're
someone.
here and you're exactly.
Yeah.
Love playing Army. You lay on the ground, blow me up.
No.
So
We want to be on the other side of that team.
So I got a couple questions here for you.
Okay.
What exactly is the National Guard? If you had to define it, what would? How can you define it to us?
Can you pull this a little closer so I can hear you,
Closer
buddy?
to me?
Sorry,
Yeah.
there you
There
go.
you
Hello?
go.
1, 2.
There we go.
There
Gotcha.
we go. So, with the National Guard, a lot of people actually have heard of the National Guard.
Yeah.
But they don't know what exactly it is. So, and it is confusing. So, the way I try to explain it to people I meet,
So quick, not to cut you off real quick, but I am. What?
that's fine. Cut me off.
What? So why is it confusing? I mean, why can't you just make it simpler?
So, I know it's confusing because there are 3 different branches that wear the exact same uniform.
Okay.
And there's nameplates. I'm not wearing my uniform today, obviously, but
Yeah.
one says what branch you're part of.
Yeah.
One says your last name.
Okay.
Now, you have the active duty Army, you have the Army Reserves,
Okay.
and then you have each state's Army National Guard.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But they all say U.S. Army. So we go to the same basic training. We go to the same
Gotcha.
job training.
Okay.
If we deploy overseas, we're all working together.
Okay.
All paid the same.
Gotcha.
But the big difference is the National Guard is state funded.
Okay.
And our commander-in-chief is the governor of Ohio. Instead, well, obviously the president is too, but
Right.
the
Right.
governor is
You're
actually
more
who's
your,
in
like,
charge
direct
of us.
supervisor type deal?
Right. So say
Not direct, but overall supervisor, I guess.
we'll say there's a big war going on, like Iraq, Afghanistan, for example.
Yeah.
Right.
The president has to
Like North versus South,
use
but yeah.
the federal the federal soldiers first.
Yeah.
And then they ask the states, hey, do you have these soldiers that we can use? And then they give us federal money, the state,
Yeah.
to use us in federal issues.
Okay.
Gotcha.
But the governor can say no,
Gotcha.
which is kind of
Does,
weird.
does it happen?
It does. Not in Ohio, per
Yeah.
se. Ohio actually has one of the largest National Guards and one of the most active National Guards. So
Really?
Why is that?
Ohio is for lovers, man.
honestly, I think it's, in my opinion, I think the people in Ohio, we're
Yeah.
good people.
Yeah.
We like to give back. We like to help people.
Yeah.
So a
Not a
lot
lot
of
of
us
Karens
want
here.
to serve. Yeah. And who wants to live in the cornfords their whole life?
Right.
Send me somewhere else. Let me blow something up. I want to do something cool. So, but yeah, Ohio's we're very big and we have good benefits, things like that.
Yeah.
Whereas some states, they never go anywhere. They don't
Yeah.
do missions. Actually, just in the last 2 years since COVID hit,
Yeah.
You've probably seen us at food banks giving food to old people or sick people.
Yeah.
You've seen us at probably hospitals,
Okay.
pop-up tents giving free COVID tests.
Yeah.
Vaccines, things like that. So
Yeah.
we're used here, community first, state second, and then federal country is our third mission.
National level.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That's interesting.
The last time I really remember hearing National Guard is the old commercial. And the Army National Guard, you can. You guys still have that?
And you know, when you say that and sing it, I see the corny, cheesy commercial come on. And the
That's what I
colors,
remember.
like, there's just colors slapping me in the face. Blue and red, blue and red, blue and red. We don't. What a coincidence.
We did not plan that.
We really did.
We just changed our logo where it's more orange and black.
Oh, okay.
Or not orange, I'm sorry,
like yellow?
gold.
Like a gold?
Yeah,
Okay.
gold.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know. I'm from Elida, so
Right.
sorry. Something in this water. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But that logo was used and it was catchy. I mean,
was.
recruiting was not hard
Yeah.
when all you had to do was go to school and say you can.
Right.
It's not as cool as the Marine commercial though, where they're slaying dragons and
Yes.
you know that one?
Flaming swords.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I tried to be a Marine, but
I can't slay no dragons.
no, I can't slay dragons. They're,
like,
they're,
it looks cool,
they're
but
too
I
much
would
for
die.
me.
Yeah, I never knew any girls named Dragon either.
This is true.
So what's the catchphrase now for the National Guard?
The biggest thing we like to say is always ready, always there.
Okay.
Because, you know, the big difference, I know I kind of told you about the Army Reserves, active duty, and what we are. We're part-time. So we're also nicknamed Weekend Warriors, which a lot of people get offended on.
Oh,
Actually,
okay. That's where that comes from.
people in the Guard actually get offended by that.
Do you
And
get
I'm
offended by it?
I don't.
No.
I don't. I'm like, hell yeah.
You see,
We all have different
Eat it
goals
up,
in
right?
life. We all have different goals in life. And when I was 17, I'm like, I always thought, I never knew about the National Guard being
right.
part-time.
Right.
It's always, I got to go to Korea or Japan for 4 years and do my
Yeah.
time.
yeah.
Well, then I met a recruiter, and he's like, you want to go to college? I was like, yeah. He's like, well, do you want to serve too? I was like, yeah, I want to serve first. He's like, what if you could do both at the same time? I'm like, what do you mean? You could be a full-time civilian and be a part-time soldier. And if you're needed, we'll activate you, send you with active duty troops and whatever we need you for. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, where's the catch? I heard you guys are liars. I heard you recruiters are liars. How much money do you make off of me?
Is it like in the Army now?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Go to the front lines and throw some water balloons?
Well, right. Well, the whole time, you know, I watched movies growing up, Saving Private Ryan. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm about to storm the beach of Florida. Like, something's got to happen. I got to do this. And no, it's nothing like that.
Okay.
But the slogan, always ready, always there, is because we train part-time,
You gotta shower
1 weekend
fast.
a month. But if we shower real fast. Well, now that I've been in for a few years, I take my time. I got a shower curtain now. Used to be we just did it all together.
You got to earn the shower
Hey,
curtain.
can you get that spot on my back? You know, that brings a good point. In the Navy, they actually use powdered soap.
Oh,
You know
really?
that? Yeah, it's a powdered soap. And I'm like, well, why do you guys use powdered soap? It's like, well, when you drop it, it takes longer to pick up. Sorry if you're in the Navy. That's what they told me.
Got him. Hey, that's what he was told.
That's what I was told. I've never
his-
seen it.
You can do some research on
I
that.
have a shower curtain. But the biggest thing is we are cheap to maintain. They pay us for 2 days a month, 3 days a month to train.
Yeah.
And it don't cost that much to keep us just in case there's a World War III.
Gotcha.
Right.
And that's really it. And every state has different sizes and, you know, different amounts of units.
That's cool. Oh yeah.
Powdered soap. You've used it. It's funny because it's true. I heard people laugh.
Just the last sentence you said there. I'm sorry, my mind is so in the gutter today.
That's fine.
He's still on the powdered soap.
No, I was actually I took the last sentence he said there where he said something about big units.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
We do have big units.
He was still on powdered
The
soap.
largest in Ohio, actually.
Still on powdered soap.
Powdered soap and big units. He's
I'm gonna get fired. I'm gonna get fired. But that's okay.
He said, "I'm applying for the Navy tomorrow."
Do we get shirts on the National Guard that say "Daddy" on?
Oh, you know what?
Oh my god!
I brought you guys something. I forgot. It's
really?
in my truck. I brought you guys some cool, like, assault-looking packs.
Oh no!
right on.
I gotta grab
Nice.
that.
We can get it at the end here.
yeah,
show
for
them on
sure.
here right before you. Yeah, we'll get it.
So let's get back into these questions here
All
a
right,
little
yeah,
bit.
sorry.
No, that was my fault. Trust me. What? So you've been in 15 years.
Correct.
What made you join at first?
So, what made me join? I always knew I wanted to join.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I always knew. And honestly,
Like at what age?
I'd say 8 or 9. Playing
Really?
with
Wow.
soldiers.
At 8 or 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
And
man.
I just always liked and just wanted to be a soldier.
Mm-hmm.
And it
See,
was.
I always
a
like
Marine.
I always like subs. That's why I didn't join.
Yeah.
Powdered soap.
I'm catching up. I'm eating the subs now. Now that I've been in there,
yeah,
I can,
yeah.
I can
Grinders.
relax a little bit. Hoagies and grinders.
Hoagies and grinders.
But I always did, and I always wanted to do the Marines.
Yeah.
But you had to be 18. You have to be 18 to join the Marines.
Okay.
When I was a junior in high school, I was 17,
Yeah.
and I grew up in a low income family. Worked, and I needed a way to pay for college, and I needed money in my pocket to buy my first car.
Yeah.
And like I said, I wanted to be a Marine, but I have to wait till my senior year to join.
Right.
National Guard says, hey, we'll give you $20,000 sign-on bonus.
What?
We'll give you a full ride scholarship to any public university in the state of Ohio.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, you got my interest. And it's part-time, 2 days a month. At this time, it was 2 days a month.
Has it changed then?
It has changed a little bit. So it's traditionally 1 week in a month,
Yeah.
and then 2 weeks in the summer.
Okay.
But now some units, like more of your combat specialty units, like infantry, artillery,
Yeah.
they do what's called super mutas or super drills.
Okay.
They'll drill for 7 or 8 days, but then they'll be off a month or two.
Oh, okay.
And so they won't drill every month.
Yeah.
Doesn't
And that
sound
way
too
they can
bad.
get more stuff done. Like
Yeah.
2 days isn't a long time to get people from all over the state together to go practice shooting.
Yeah, you probably forget things after a while.
Yeah, don't forget your rifle. Don't do that.
Have you done that?
No, I have not.
Like I've seen it.
I know.
all.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah?
I've seen it happen. I find these things. But no, it's
So what's the reason most people join the National Guard for?
honestly, it's our.
That sign-on.
I'd say
bonus, I bet.
80%. Well, not everyone gets that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Back when I joined, it was like there was a big surge with sending troops to Iraq, Afghanistan, so we needed more.
Oh, okay.
okay.
We were growing.
Yeah.
Now we're kind of steady, dropping.
Yeah.
So there's less incentives. There is still bonuses
Yeah.
for certain jobs, but it's going to be the job you don't want.
Right.
Everybody
Which is
wants
like
to.
what?
It varies. Like you can get a bonus being a mechanic.
Yeah.
Which to some people that don't sound bad.
No. No.
But for that person that wants to be a medic
Right.
or an MP, military police,
Yeah.
everyone wants to be that.
Yeah.
So if we have a unit that
So there's really no incentive for
because we have it filled already.
Yeah, yeah,
But
like-
that unit that's 80%,
Yeah.
we need truck drivers. Yeah, it sounds boring. You're just going to drive a truck, but here's $20K.
Those
Drive
are-
a truck, dude. It's 2 days
Okay.
a
Are
month.
they, so
I'm
all
driving
the
trucks,
incentives
shit.
are around 20K.
From 7,500 to 20,000.
Really?
Is what you can get. And now there's speculation or certain other things you have to qualify for. It's called the ASVAB test. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
Yeah.
I've not.
The ASVAB is a test that some high schools give or you could sign up for. But to join any branch of the military, you have to take this test.
Yeah.
And It's basically like ninth grade level math, science, English. There's some mechanical stuff on it.
Adam's out.
That's why I know it so well. I'm like, oh yeah, I know the test.
But the better you score on it, the more jobs you qualify for
Yeah.
and incentives. So
what's some of the better jobs in the National Guard?
definitely opinionated, but I started out military police.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I think if I would do it all over again,
Yeah.
I would actually pick a job where I can come out with a trade.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people...
So that way you can get back into civilian work.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
I mean, we have
Makes sense.
plumbing
Yeah.
that we certify. The mechanics get ACE certifications. Truck drivers get their CDL in Ohio from their
awesome.
training. Ohio's really good about employing veterans.
That's good though.
Yeah,
that's
it's really good.
That's what we need.
We have a lucky state here.
Yeah. So going back to, I don't think we went over it because we kind of veered off of it, but
Yeah.
what are the most common reasons that people do join though?
Oh, yeah. So the most common reason is college money.
Yeah.
So I'm obviously a recruiter now, and first thing, if it's a kid in high school, do you plan on going to college?
Yeah.
If they say yes, they might not have ever been interested in the military.
Hook, line, sinker.
Yep.
They didn't know they wanted to join the National Guard.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And you know, and it's the thing is, all I got to do is, it's an easy sell because all I got to do is present the facts.
Yeah.
Show the facts. I mean, it's in the Ohio code, revised
Yeah.
code, that every National Guard soldier gets free tuition in college.
Is there an age limit for people to join?
There is. The age, you have to be at least 17 with parents' permission,
Okay.
and then up to 35.
Oh, really?
It used to be 42, but now it's 35.
So I could still join?
You can still join.
Really? So after 35, you can't apply anymore.
You can. Recently, it changes.
They'd probably look at me and be like, you're joking.
Like, yeah.
Serious?
Seriously, bro?
Be like, dude, I'm just trying to lose weight really
We're
fast.
going to put you through you will at basic.
You
We're going
gonna
to put
drop-
you through a stress test here.
I'd fail
Stress
that one.
test, and we're gonna put you behind the wheel of a
I
truck.
would fail any stress test you give me right now.
Right. But yeah, but that's one big reason. I'd say 80%.
Is there weight limits?
There is. There's height, weight.
What is it?
Limits. It's different. It's all depends on your height.
Oh,
So
really?
for me,
So it's like BMI then?
it could get there.
Yeah.
So there's a chart based off your age. So I'm 32.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 5'11", which we go by inches. 71 inches. I need to be 195.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like 220, 215.
Yeah.
So if you're over that standard,
Yeah.
they then tape your neck, your waist, come up with the BMI,
Yeah.
and you have to be certain ages. But for my age, 24% body fat or less.
Yeah.
And I'm at 23. I like playing with the danger zone. I like to eat. I like to. I mean, when I joined, man, I was skinny. I was like 140. To run, fuck. I could run. It's
You're
this
good,
water.
dude.
I could run 2 miles in like 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, how much time I got left?
Yeah, you're in the
All right, I'm
National
gonna
Guard, you
walk
can
a
let
little
it
bit
fly.
here.
Yeah. 15 years later, we're like, yep, buffet open.
But I've never failed a physical fitness test.
Yeah.
I'm
Awesome.
proud of that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I've barely passed it.
But you passed them. That's good.
Now, is it
America.
still kind of like in the Army now? So, like, do you get, like, guys, like, in their 30s that just walk in, they're like, dude,
What am I doing here?
yeah, just shave my head and put me in, bro.
No, I wish it was easy. It used to be from war stories from like old recruiters telling me.
Yeah.
I mean, you just meet someone, send them to MEPS 2 days later. It's a long process now.
Oh, really?
It's tough.
I feel like
So why do they
has
make it so much
changed.
longer? Are they just looking for better soldiers?
Honestly,
More
I
screening.
don't know. I think the biggest thing is, in my opinion, you know, compare the Vietnam era.
Yeah. Like the 70s happened, they're like, all right, no more hippies.
Right.
Get that peace, love shit out of
now it's 2022, and I mean, you sprain your ankle and you're medicated for 10 years on, you know, they medicate you and diagnose you with all these things.
I gotcha.
And there's medical qualifications.
Gotcha.
And you almost got to be a unicorn.
Yeah.
Never been to the hospital to get straight in. Otherwise, you'll need a waiver,
Gotcha.
which
yeah.
it gets very technical. But allergic to peanut butter, for instance.
Yeah.
that is a disqualifier for the
I feel
military.
like that's
Damn.
unpopular opinion here. I feel like some of that shit's in people's heads.
Yes, could be.
I do. I think it's all a mental thing.
I mean, though, if someone's really allergic to
But
peanut
some-
butter, take a bite of it and they start swelling
Yes,
up and they can't
exactly.
breathe.
They could die.
You're going to tell the guy, like, hey, man, it's all in your head. Just breathe. It's okay.
Yeah, if they don't have an
probably would.
EpiPen, they'll die.
Be like, come on, dude. My daughter can eat peanut butter. You can too.
But
Guys, that's why he's not in the medical field. Just
But
let
you
people
know,
die.
what's crazy about
God.
these medical standards, though, is, and I'm not saying I would tell an applicant to lie to a doctor
Right.
about their medical history. However, it happens. If you're allergic to peanut butter, right, you know not to eat peanut butter.
Yeah.
Right.
You're fine.
Yeah.
I've never done that, just to be clear, and I never would, and I would never tell.
Well, as long as if you
Never.
lie about that and you look at what you're eating and not
Right.
eat it, how would they ever know?
They want it.
Yeah.
However, starting 2 days ago, they just updated the system to where they now pull the last 7 years of your pharmacy records.
What?
Oh,
So that guy with peanut butter that got that EpiPen, he's done.
he's disqualified.
How is that,
That
though? I mean, I
sucks.
feel like that's almost like HIPAA type stuff,
It is.
but it's the government.
Well, it's not that. They sign a release form
Oh, okay.
to join
Gotcha.
to give them permission to do that. And you can't, if you don't do that,
Yeah.
you can't join.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
It is what it is. I mean, I guess you
It
got to
is.
go in. You got to go in knowing that.
You want you want quality and healthy people.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. This is Sparta, okay?
How long? How long is the commitment for National Guard?
Commitment. So every contract, no matter what branch you join,
Yeah.
always equals 8 years total.
Okay.
Okay.
So a lot of people are
two
probably
administrations.
thinking, right? But a lot of people are probably thinking like, well, no, my buddy only did 4 years active duty. Yeah, you're right. He did 4 years active duty, and then he did 4 years in what's called inactive ready reserve. Basically, if World War III would break out, instead of implementing the draft,
Yeah, those
we
guys-
pull from that pool.
Those guys are ready to go.
So in the Guard, we do a 3x5 for 3 years in the Guard, going to training, and then 5 years in active ready reserve.
Okay.
Less benefits that way.
Yeah.
And then our big contract is a 6x2, 6 years, full benefits, and then 2 years in active ready reserve.
And you say benefits. What type of benefits does the National Guard come with?
For a young kid, and middle-aged men,
Yeah.
women, there's pretty good benefits. Like I said, we pay 100% of your college tuition at any university in the state of Ohio, and that's just tuition. We don't pay room and board. We also pay you what's called the GI Bill.
Okay.
The GI Bill is basically a monthly allowance we pay you just to go get your degree.
Okay. What's that monthly allowance?
That's $407 tax-free a month.
Okay.
Just to go to school for free. University of Toledo, University of Cincinnati,
Ohio State, wherever.
wherever. We're going to give you $407 a month as long as you're enrolled full time. And you could spend that money on
Yeah, they get
whatever.
you 4 tanks of gas.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm using it on.
Yeah.
Now, some of the benefits, some of the bigger benefits I like, but the kids are never interested in,
Yeah.
is the retirement package.
Okay.
You do 20 years,
Yeah.
you can retire.
Right.
Also,
You're about there, right?
yeah,
What,
5 years left. Yeah.
Is that what you're aiming for?
I'm trying.
Yeah?
I'm trying to get there.
You think you'll stay past it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I'll stay until
You made
they
it this
kick
far,
me
man.
out.
You might have.
So you're a ride or die National Guarder.
Yeah. And I mean, I'll look at the numbers if it makes sense. I'm going to be 37 when I have my 20 years, so I can start
dude,
a whole
mine's-
new career.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
You can. You can.
I can start a new career.
You started it when that was still in there.
Yeah.
You can.
That is true. I remember my first drill is before I went to basic training.
Yeah.
It was in St. Mary's. It is actually St. Mary's has the oldest National Guard unit. It's a combat engineer unit.
Okay.
But we take before new enlistments go to basic training.
Yeah.
They come to like this practice. Hey, this is what you're going to experience. they gave us these blue and red jumpsuits. And they're like, wear this to your school. I'm like, I'm not wearing that. Like, I look like I came out of the 60s. Like, what is this? And it said, you can all over the back. You can.
You can. Like an infomercial jumpsuit.
It was bad. It was.
Side question here. Are you one of those guys that sit out at country concert and make people do like 20 push-ups?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. So, yes, recruiters do that.
See if you can do 50 pull-ups.
I usually don't, though. That's not my style, but I
You
definitely...
get like some D1 college athlete do like 75, and he's like, now let me see you do 50.
Right, and I'm just like, it's been a while. I think that's why I don't ask them anymore.
Right,
I think when I first started recruiting, like I was at a lunchroom in Salina, and this guy was like, I bet I could do more push-ups than you. And I just got back from Afghanistan. I was in good shape, and I just started recruiting. I'm like, let's go. I knocked out like 50.
Yeah.
And he was done at 10. I'm like, all right. But I'm telling you, now they're going to hear me like...
I think I come up with the excuse to be like, I would do them, but I just got doing the same thing you're asking me to like 10 other people before you, so...
Exactly.
You're qualified. Go ahead and
Yeah.
apply this application.
No, I just give them the, I can't do it, but you can.
There you go.
That's good.
Play on words again there. So, tell us a little bit about your experience in the National Guard.
Okay. So when I was 17, I was a junior in high school at
Right.
Elida. I joined, enlisted as military police.
Yeah.
Went to basic training the summer of my junior and senior year. Came home.
How was it for you? Like that first initial experience. Were you nervous as shit?
I was nervous before I got there.
Yeah.
And then there's like a reception where they're like, privates, basic training's changed. It's not what you see in the movies. We're not going to yell at you. We're not going to hit you. You're okay. Yeah. We're gonna train you. We got this.
And give you powdered soap.
And I'm just like, this can't be. This dude's lying to me. And he was. Get off the bus. Drill sergeants just throwing their hats. And
welcome to prison.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
But the problem was, I played 3 sports, and I was in shape, and a lot of times, like, they would be, what we call it smoking. So if nothing you do is right, even if it's right. If you got your right boot on your right foot, they could still say, that's wrong. That should be on your left foot. And you're like, no. But you can't. They're trying to teach you discipline, right?
Yeah.
It's a fuck game is what I call it. fuck games. We're gonna play fuck games for the next 9 weeks. And I remember my first day. They fed us hot dogs. They let us get extras at the chow hall.
Yeah.
I'm smashed. I'm hungry. You're hungry. You wake up 4 a.m. You PT for an hour. You train all day. I'm starving.
Yeah.
We're eating these they're the worst hot dogs too. Not like like they're the big thick ones that just taste awful. I ate like 3 of them.
Like the ones you get like a pack for like $1.
Yeah, the big pack.
Yeah.
Like, we're going cheap on these boys.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And they have us doing
Tastes
jumping
like Vienna
jacks.
sausage.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
God.
I would rather have those. I would rather have those.
Gross.
So they tell us to line up, to our bunk beds, and we're all toe to line, and we're facing each other, and like, privates, welcome to basic. I'm not a drill sergeant, but they start making us doing jumping jacks.
Yeah.
They're making us chug our canteens of water, doing more jumping jacks. Well, they were waiting. They knew what they were doing. They knew one person was going to throw up. And it happened. One dude threw up. It was like, whoosh. And I'm like, oh, God. Then all of a sudden, it was like a trickle. It was like, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh, my God. And this drill sergeant went up to this dude's puke. And he was like, oh, you had hot dogs for lunch, did you? He picked it up and ate it.
No.
And
No, he didn't.
I swear.
Oh, my
I swear.
God.
And I go, I'm standing there, and I'm fine. Like, I mean,
The
my
drill
stomach's
sergeant
hurting.
ate his
He
throw-up
fucking
hot
ate
dog.
it. He ate it. I shit you not. Drill Sergeant Barnes. That was his name.
Savage.
He'd talk like this. He'd be like, tell them what they got to do. He was just the scariest. He was probably 140 pounds, short, small, but the scariest motherfucker I've ever.
So what happened after he ate that hot dog?
So this is where I get in trouble.
Oh, God.
I laugh. I'm just like, no, you did it. I started like, all of a sudden, 3 of them just fucking, you think that's fucking, are you smiling at me? Are you smiling? That's a threat when you smile at me. Beat your and I'm just like, and then we do
just continuing push-ups. Yeah.
all day.
As long as I don't gotta eat that hot dog stuff.
Yeah.
Same guy. We're in formation.
God, dude, that's so gross.
We're in the
What would
formation.
make you want to do? I mean, like,
I don't know.
I mean, you could
He's
be
crazy.
you could be the baddest dude, but you don't have to eat that hot dog.
I thought he was going to
Prove
say
that to me.
something like, "Oh, hot dogs did you have for lunch?" Looks like you guys need to chew your food more.
Right.
and then
Not
like,
just
made him
just
like
a-
eat it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No, I'm telling you, that guy. There was something wrong with that guy.
So gross.
But he was cool. Maybe
It's like
maybe
he's like a distant cousin to Bear Grylls.
maybe he was a magician. He could have been a magician before he joined the army. Maybe he
could
was
have been.
fake.
Sleight of hand.
I seen him.
Oh gosh, dude, I can't even imagine. Oh my god!
You gotta get your snack when you can.
Dude, that's so gross. That's so
He was hungry
gross.
too. Sorry.
I know.
I'd
I
already
can't.
touched somebody else's stomach acid.
It was bad. Yeah. I'll see. We do what's called like first formation, where people just like, we're just waiting for direction.
They probably tasted better though. Like they've been seasoned with all the other food in that kid's stomach.
Barf, dude. Barf.
There was chili on it. He had chili. I know he did. You can't resist chili on
Chili
the hot
dogs.
dogs.
Oh, barf.
Chili dogs.
But
Candy
yeah.
bars.
It's a fun time though. I had fun.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Now that I'm a recruiter, the kids come back from training. We get to
Yeah.
see them again, talk
Yeah.
to them. So all they talk about is these crazy shit ass stories that their drill instructors did. And it gets crazier all the time.
That's the best, though. That's
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
That's one of my favorite.
Where else are you going to see someone eat a thrown up hot dog? Boot camp.
There's one worse story than that though. I'll tell it.
All right, what do you got?
So after my senior year, I got to go to military police school.
Okay.
Okay.
So this was before all this or after all this?
This was after basic training.
Okay,
So
okay.
everyone goes through the same basics.
So you went through basic training as a junior.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And
okay.
it's called a split option.
I
Usually you
think
go
could say
straight
that,
through.
too. Yeah.
But so I get there and I'm thinking, usually once you get done with basic training, you go to your job training
Yeah.
and it's more relaxed. You're a soldier now.
Yeah.
Now it's time to train and learn your job.
Okay.
Well, split ops, we all go back to high school. A lot of people get out of shape.
Yeah.
And we get back. They shark attack us again. Like this, I heard we were going to get our phones in it. No, it was strict, and they start. I mean, same kind of shit. But the one story I remember,
Dang it, I can't get a break.
I couldn't. The one story I remember, and I don't know his name, but he was crazy too. Like he needed help.
Yeah.
Like he probably needed
Private
to
pile.
call military one source and
Private pile.
but yeah, but buff and in shape and could do something about, you know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like
yeah.
scary.
Jeez.
We're cleaning the barracks because they promised us if we had cleaned our lockers, our
promised
beds,
us.
they promised us.
You say it like they meant it.
They promised us. We would get a day pass to go to the PX, which is it's like a grocery store,
Okay.
but 4-hour little pass where we could buy candy.
Yeah.
Some people go buy a pack of smokes, whatever.
stuff that you wanted.
4 hours
Yeah.
of just freedom.
Yes.
Go watch a movie.
Yes.
Actually, one of the passes I watched Pineapple Express there on base. I'm like, this
Yes.
ain't the right movie. We're not allowed to do that. But he comes into the barracks for the inspection. We're all toe to line again. It's like, looking good, privates. Looking good. And he gets towards the end. I'm like, I forget the dude's name. He's like, where's Private so-and-so? And all of a sudden, we hear this toilet flushing. We're like,
No.
what the
Got done streaking it up, dude.
So he comes back out and he's fucking with them. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
There's another guy still shitting. He didn't flush though because he heard him getting yelled at. So
Yeah.
he snuck out, got back and didn't flush and left the
Oh,
turds in the
dude.
toilet.
Bro.
That's probably worse.
way worse.
Way worse.
Yeah.
Because they inspect the toilets.
Yeah.
He opens the door. I shit you not. I didn't see this guy sneak back in. I don't know. I heard the toilet flush.
Yeah.
Shit in his hand. Bare hand.
The sergeant?
Yes.
Drill sergeant did?
Splats it on the floor.
Oh,
And he said,
no.
This shit is
no,
not
no.
clean.
No.
I'm said,
Well, no, because it's shit. Of course the shit's not clean.
neither is your hand. Neither is your hand. No. I wouldn't shake his hand at graduation. I'm like,
Bump it.
I know.
Bump it.
elbows.
Yeah. I know where that hand's been.
Air five.
Yeah. He probably doesn't use toilet paper.
That's a possibility. Some people don't in some
So
countries.
you guys didn't get your 4 hours of freedom.
No.
Yeah.
We got 8 hours of hell. 8 hours of hell.
Complete opposite.
Man.
That sucks. dude.
Times
I'm sorry.
two.
Well, you gotta think. What sucks is like, recruiting. The typical age that joins is 17 to 19. So
Okay.
you
Kind of younger crowds.
younger
Yeah.
crowd, never had a job, lived at home with mom and dad.
Yeah.
So they're kids.
Yeah.
I mean, they're acting like they're in high school. It's just like high school, and they do stupid shit. They don't care. They're bored. We had one guy took money. He said for like $100, he would just stand in formation and pee himself in front of the why? Idiots.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Got to pass the time somehow, I guess.
But yeah.
You're young and dumb.
So,
But by the end, they don't do that kind of stuff.
That's
so you went through your basic training. You went through that,
Yep.
and now you're at what? Well, let's say you're year 2.
Year
in.
2. So after all my training, the stigma is National Guard don't do nothing. You guys just stay at home. You're a weekend warrior.
Yeah.
You guys don't do nothing. And I'm like, I'm cool with that. I'm about to go to college. I'm going to college, boys. And right when I got so after you complete your training, you then go to your actual job unit. Mine was in Marysville, Ohio, the 585th Military Police Company. My first drill, the guy that took me
Yeah.
missed an exit. We were late.
Oh.
My very first drill.
Oh, no.
But it was all right. It wasn't my fault, and he got in trouble. But
Oh, okay, so as long as it wasn't you, it's
Yeah.
like, dude, I wasn't driving.
but I had to do the punishment. Well, he got yelled at, but I did
Yeah.
the punishments with him.
Yeah.
All right, I
But
guess
that
it's
was
not
my
too
first
bad.
drill, and I'm thinking I'm about to enroll into school. They say, "Hope you're ready for Iraq." I said, "What?
What?
I'm 18."
Like, is there a school over there I can learn?
Night.
Yeah.
I got to know.
And what was nice about it was it wasn't like we're about to go to Iraq, pack your bags up, we're leaving in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I had almost 9 months to prepare for it.
Oh, okay. So, yeah,
So
some time
yeah,
for sure.
going away
Jeez.
ceremony, and we went, and it was. I mean, it was exhausting. It was scary.
So how long were you over there for?
So I did 12 months total on the deployment. 1 month was in Fort Dix, New Jersey, trying to basically you go as a National Guard unit, since we're not every day, you have to get like certified, like we trust you little National Guard part-timers to go.
Yeah.
So, you train up, and they're like, yep, you guys all passed. You guys are good to go. And I'm like, damn it. Guess we're really going. And then we got on a plane, and we flew into Kuwait, and kind of got climatized to the hot weather, the sand.
How was that?
You ever like made a Tostitos pizza in the oven,
Yeah.
and then like you open it and you're looking at it to make sure the cheese is melted, and the heat's just
Oh, it just hit you right.
Yeah.
it's like that. I
Every
shit you
day.
not.
All day, every day.
Yeah, there's like
Is it
their
cold?
winter is like the fall.
Is it cold nights though?
In Kuwait there it was, but
Yeah.
Iraq it was just miserable.
Yeah.
Except for like 3 months like I wore like a fleece jacket. It was kind of like I like this
Kinda
weather.
nice, yeah.
It was like our fall.
Okay.
I would say.
Yeah.
But then it got hot again.
That's how it was in Texas. My first year I moved to Texas,
Yeah.
2011. It was the hottest summer. They it almost broke the records in the 80s. It was over 100. It did not drop 100 degrees for 2 months.
No way.
So at nighttime, like when it got kind of cold, I think it only dropped at nighttime maybe. I could be wrong, but it would almost feel cold at nighttime because in the daytime it'd be like 115 with all the
That's crazy.
humidity.
Yeah.
But at nighttime when the sun's gone, you're just like, yo, it's 95. And I'm like, I'm like, it's 95 degrees. Why is
You
this
got
happening?
a blanket on.
Yeah, but but you're right
Just
though.
became
It's-
acclimated to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so used to it being so hot all day, every day for so long, and then one time you step into someone's like little attic or like a basement or something, you're like, "Yo, bro, it's 89 degrees." I'm like, "It's not. It's not."
It's like 60.
Oh yeah, so cold. Yeah, that's got to be weird though.
Yeah,
So
no, it is.
So you spent 12 months. So you spent a year in Iraq.
18 to 19 years old.
What was it?
By the time I ended up getting to Iraq, I was 20.
Okay.
And then I
So you've
turned
already been in-
21 over there.
So you've already been 3 years in.
Yes.
at that point in time.
So I joined October of 2006, and I
Okay.
deployed August of 08.
Okay.
Came back, or I'm sorry, August of 09.
Yeah.
And came back August of 2010
Okay.
with a new baby.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
So that going away ceremony, that time they give you
Yeah.
to prepare,
Yeah.
had a girlfriend and got
Congratulations.
her pregnant. Yeah.
Baby.
I got to come home for the birth for 2 weeks, and
Yeah.
it was a beautiful thing, and
That's cool, man.
it was awesome to get back. But
So you're married then?
no, never been married.
Oh,
Just
okay. Still
young,
have a
dumb,
girlfriend?
and- no, single.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it that way.
There you go, ladies.
Still see your son all the time, though.
Yes, yeah.
Son, right?
Yep.
How old is he?
He's 11.
Dang.
11?
He's 11.
11-year-old.
He'll be 12 in April.
Nice.
Okay.
He goes to Arlington. So I don't know if you know where that's. It's right before Bluffton. It's a little small
Oh,
school.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I was going.
Yeah.
I was in Texas. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
that's pretty
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
That's
bro.
where actually where mine went too. I was like, he's in Arlington.
And you see him all the time? I got my private jet. But Iraq was a cool experience. And, when I first got there, it was scary. But
Absolutely.
from the movies and stuff, like we're flying from Kuwait, right?
Yeah.
Into Iraq. We get in.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm in like a because when we got to Kuwait, we flew in on a commercial plane.
Okay.
Okay.
Like we had flight attendants bringing us
Yeah.
peanuts and drinks. I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah. Peanuts? No, thank you.
And
They're not salted, but carry on.
but when we flew into Iraq, it was like a 45-minute flight. And the whole time I just see like World War II bombers in my, like, we're about to just dive into Iraq. We're going to jump out of this plane with our weapons and start shooting people. Here we go.
Yeah.
And we get out. There's like someone with no gear on, no gun on him. And he's like, hey, welcome to Ramadi.
Yeah.
Or no, it was Al-Taqadim. Welcome to TQ.
Welcome to the Ramada Inn.
They had like this old Mercedes-Benz like bus. Jump on in. We're going to take you to your wood shack. I'm like,
All right.
all right, this is Iraq. And then, a couple weeks later, you kind of left seat, right seat, the unit you're replacing.
Yeah.
And you get to go out of the base. And some people don't, and do what you do. We got lucky. We did what our squad got attached to a quick reaction force.
Okay.
Squad team, I don't know what you call it, but we would do 24 hours on, 24 hours off,
Okay.
which I would sleep all 24 hours because just ready to waste my day and get home. So I was like there half a year in a sense.
Right.
But we would respond to like if a bomb or a mortar hit the base, we'd go find it, make sure it exploded. If it didn't, we call EOD or the
A detonation
engineers.
team in. Yeah.
Yeah. like bomb
We'd make
squad.
sure, keep everyone safe distance, and then
Yeah.
we'd watch them explode it. A lot of times,
That happened quite often?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They, in Iraq, Afghanistan, it happened more, but in Iraq, and TQ anyways, there's like a river, and then there's like this little neighborhood, and you'd always see like kids playing soccer and stuff, but what they were doing was they would set some old Russian rockets up, and then they would, they had these timers, and I don't know exactly how it was produced, but basically ice was involved, and when that ice would melt, it would detonate. That way, when they set it, they can run.
Oh, and nobody was there.
No one's there from because where it lands, and like they see it, we get a warning, like a siren. There's computer systems that
Chemists, aren't they?
basically they can project, like, yeah, it came from right there.
Yeah.
No one's there. But
That's wild, dude.
That's crazy.
it is.
So now,
Jeez.
so that was your and then you turned 21 over there. So how was your 21st birthday over there, man?
Drank a lot of water, you know. They had pallets of just free water, like big water bottles. And
So there's no beer over there?
the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
they gave us 2 beers. I
What?
shotgunned both of them.
Nice.
They were Heineken. Yeah, I think you had a choice
Stuff tastes like
between.
unleaded.
So you got to drink them as
Oh, people were like,
That's why you got to shotgun them as fast as possible.
soldiers were trying to buy everyone's beer. Like, give me your beer, I'll give you $100. I'm like, dude, it's not that serious. Just drink your Heineken. Like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? Get drunk and what?
Yeah.
We'd play a lot of poker to kill time, and then
Yeah.
I smoked hookah for the first time.
Yeah. So there's no
good stuff.
There's no getting drunk over there then.
No. Some people sneak it in, like
Yeah.
they have it mailed to them in like shampoo bottles, or
Oh, for real?
I never did because
God, we did that in high school, man.
Yeah, like you really got to have your fix to get it shipped from like all the way to the States in a shampoo bottle. Like,
Hey,
I'm
hey
good,
guys,
bro.
Yeah,
check
I'm
it out.
Good.
L'Oreal, ready to party.
Yeah, that's like I don't got to go that
I
distance.
swear this hair shampoo for curly hair is for me. There's no alcohol in this. None at all.
Dude, I got the mega Tresemme pack.
Yeah, it's like, man, you use that shampoo already in 2 weeks. You got another one? Be like, yeah. I like my shampoo.
Sure do.
That's funny. But I don't know. I never did. I could wait.
Yeah.
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 I like my beer, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Right. But it's no problem waiting and do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Don't need it.
Would you get in trouble if you did over there?
Yeah, if you got caught, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Big
For
time.
sure. And the thing is, like, we're all military police. We're all
Yeah.
freaking cops. There's like, 90% of us are going to snitch. Like,
Yeah.
you're breaking the law. Well, come here. I'm going to detain you. And I'm going to take this as evidence. And,
How do the branches? How do the branches look at the MP?
like the other jobs and
Yeah.
stuff. Infantry hate us.
Yeah.
Infantry hates us. Yeah.
I mean, I could imagine.
they all hate us.
Snitches of the branches.
Well, military police, we make up a big part of the Army, but what's cool and not cool. So infantry, right?
Yeah.
They're combat.
Okay.
They get to do all the cool stuff, and
Yeah.
they'll make fun of the MPs because most of the time we're on base protecting inside and the perimeters.
Yeah.
But sometimes we do convoys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes we're just smarter. Like, you guys like to walk 10 miles, we're gonna drive there
Yeah.
with a 50 cal mounted on the top of my truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
We'll
go
be
ahead and
all right.
walk.
So did you ever have any close calls while you were over there?
I would say, compared to many other people's experience, I had it pretty easy.
Yeah.
The only just mortars and stuff.
Yeah.
I was a driver,
Yeah.
so I was in an up armored vehicle, and
Yeah.
I felt bad for the gunners,
Yeah.
but
We gotta
I
be
was
outside.
protected pretty good.
Yeah.
That's
And,
good.
But those vehicles can get hit though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can
I
with
mean, you hear about that stuff all the time.
roadside bombs and
Yeah.
things like that.
Did that ever cross your mind? Or
Yeah,
you kind of
my butt puckered quite a bit.
Yeah.
like
but but you kind of have to block it out though, right? Like just do your
eventually,
job.
yeah, because it's so
Yeah.
dirty. It's
Yeah.
so dirty over there, and this is we get trained like this can
Yeah.
could be in Iraq and have a bomb that can kill your whole truck
Oh, jeez.
in it. So when you're driving down these main roads, and you just see trash, tires, cars just left for abandoned. You see a pop can, you're like, this could be it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
and-
anything. That's scary, man.
It is, but you just got to trust. With that being said, the Army has a lot of money.
Yeah.
There's devices that help prevent that stuff from happening.
Protect it. Yeah.
Like, a lot of them were, a lot of the bombs were heat sensitive.
Okay.
So it would say the engine of our vehicle would be, a certain temperature.
Yeah.
The bomb, if it tracked that temperature, it would explode right there. So we had a thing that actually sat like way in front of our front vehicle
Yeah.
that was heated, really,
heated.
really hot.
Ah, okay.
So if it was that kind of activation, it would blow up in front of us.
Oh.
Gotcha.
So there's different, and then there's what's called jammers. Some of them are like a cell phone activated.
Yeah.
They see you from a distance. They call the number.
And you jam
boom,
those signals, though.
jam the signals.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you just got to trust the equipment.
Yeah.
And hope you did your job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so now you see a lot of like while guys are over there and we're big. I mean, I think I speak for me and Adam both when I say we're big supporters of our military, and we thank you for your service.
Well, I
for what you've
appreciate
done.
that.
And but we see a lot of these like celebrities and comedians go over there and like put on shows and stuff for you guys. That's super cool.
Yeah.
So were you ever able to be a part of something like that?
Oh,
Wrestling match?
no. Well, the Minnesota Viking cheerleaders
Yeah.
came
I think
to.
Lizzo's on that.
They came and they cheerleaded. And they were like doing yeah, that was amazing.
Oh, really?
Like I haven't seen a woman.
I was gonna say, like, don't bring the team.
Like,
bring the
because like
cheerleaders.
women in the army aren't women. Like they're women, but like I don't look at them like that. They're like a sister, you know.
yeah.
Also, too, because they're all dressed up in their
But now
uniform
there's a thing.
and stuff. So you're
There's
just
a
like,
thing
I
with
have
that
no
though
idea.
too, isn't there? I mean, with like
females and males.
Yeah.
As far as what like certain jobs or
no. I'm talking about like hooking up while they're over there.
yeah, fraternization.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, if you're,
It's almost as bad as the Olympics.
it's bad. You get in trouble. They'll take rank away, pay away if you're caught. You know,
It's crazy.
Really?
But now some people they'll go over there and they're married.
Yes, we had a married couple there.
So I mean, how does that work then?
They shared a hooch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, I should have gotten married before I came over
But
here.
for other people, if they hook up though, they'll take rank.
They could.
They can get in trouble. Big
They can
time.
get in trouble.
I'd be like, yeah,
wild.
but Betty and Paul are over here.
But exactly. It is. That's the thing. Like,
Trying to get my freak on.
no one's gonna get in trouble unless someone is offended or you know what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to
But it
sleep
does
and all
happen
I
a
hear
lot.
is
and then you hear about these stories where these base stories that have happened in the recent 4 years.
yeah.
About these, these girlfriends that get jealous and kill these, or what was? I think it was the guy that killed the one girl.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about down in Texas.
I think it was in Texas.
Veronica.
I think it was Veronica. Yeah. I'm
So
not sure
if I remember correctly, that guy was a soldier.
Yeah.
She was a soldier.
Yes.
They were working together. He was married or had a girlfriend,
I think it was a girlfriend. Yes.
and he came on to that girl.
Yep.
She said no, or maybe whatever.
Yeah.
He killed her. He hit her
Sexually
with
assaulted
something
her,
in
yeah.
there,
Yeah.
and killed her.
Yeah.
And then they both buried her body, and she went missing for the longest time.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was
And she actually wasn't too far away from base where they buried her,
right.
which is
But
insane.
with that being said, the Army's sexual assault policy
Yeah.
and sexual harassment policy,
Yeah.
zero tolerance.
Oh,
I mean, if
yeah.
you get caught,
It has to be.
if you get caught saying just a sexual joke
Yeah.
in front of a professional setting in your uniform, you probably get a lot of trouble. And then if you actually do something,
Yeah.
you're going to be in you're under the Uniform Code of Military Justice laws, not our laws that we're used
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
And in the National Guard, you can actually say you did something stupid like you did sexually assault someone.
Smacking ass.
You'll get in trouble by Ohio and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
Oh, wow, so it's double.
2 punishments. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
That sucks.
So we take it serious and
As you should.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Join the
Everyone
military for, well,
Right, they should feel safe. We
Yeah.
all should feel safe.
Right.
Should all take care of each
I
other.
would say when you join the military, though, you should be thinking like, hey, I joined this for a reason, not to do other things.
Yeah.
Like I said, when you
Right.
first join, it's like, why'd you join? It's like, well, you want to go to college?
Yeah.
Do you
exactly.
want to go to college and do this at the same time? We'll give you $20,000.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, where do I sign up at?
Yep.
Never do you think you're going to get sexually assalded or
exactly
harassed in the military.
It's awful. It's
That
awful.
sucks.
So now, at what point did you? At what point in your career, year mark wise, also, if you would, at what point did you decide? Okay, I'm going to do this recruiting now. And did you ever end up going to college then?
Yes. I went to UNOH for
Okay.
a year.
Yeah.
Got a couple undergraduate stuff, and then my 6th year was coming up to get out. That 6x2.
Yeah.
But then that's when that Afghanistan deployment came up, and they're like, "You guys ever heard of stop loss?"
No.
So stop loss was a thing where it's like, say I'm about to get out tomorrow,
Yeah.
but then this deployment happens.
Yeah.
during my inactive, they could say, you're not getting out, you're going on this deployment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have heard of that.
So your
Yeah,
stop loss.
yeah.
Well, I was in that category, but they changed it from stop loss to what's called deployment stabilization duty pay. I can't remember what it's called. DESP. $500 extra tax free a month to go. And when I'm over there, I can extend for a bonus tax free.
Okay.
I'm just like, this sounds like good money. And I'm like, I'll do 3 years. I went.
Yeah.
And then when I got back from Afghanistan, I told myself I was out. I'm getting out. I'm done. And I said, but if I can be a recruiter, because I like my recruiter, you know? And
Yeah.
if I could be a recruiter and help change people's lives and help them advance in their careers or whatever situation it might be,
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. And I applied, and they selected me, and I'm so glad. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. You said how long have you been a recruiter for?
So I've been recruiting since 2014.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So 7 years. 7 years now.
So
Wow.
about half of your career.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're definitely digging it if you're staying as a
Yeah.
recruiter. That's cool, man.
It's pretty awesome. And like I said, I started as a recruiter in St. Mary's,
Yeah.
and I ended up my very first year. I had Auglaize County, Mercy County, Shelby. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
Shelby County, and all the high schools and zip codes there. And I ended up, and that area is like the smallest population for a recruiter compared to Columbus, Toledo.
Yeah. Bigger.
And I ended up being the top recruiter in the state of Ohio.
Very cool.
And won this, awesome award and this badge on my uniform I get to wear.
Yes.
And then they offered me University of Toledo.
Oh,
And
right on.
I love it there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's sweet.
That's cool, dude. Awesome.
Good job on that. I was like,
Thank
good
you.
job on that,
Yeah.
dude.
Thank you.
Jeez.
So-
Way to recruit them.
If you had to do it all over again, would you?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely. If the way my life played out
Yeah.
was the same, yeah.
Was there anything you would change?
The one thing, like I said, I would change would be, probably not doing military police.
Oh, okay.
I would get a trade. I think, plumbing.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
right. Something to come out with the trade.
especially
right.
I didn't grow up with a dad,
Skills.
so I never had that. Hey, hand me the wrench.
Yeah.
So learn maybe be a mechanic and learn how to wrench on a
Yeah,
car.
yeah.
I mean, I know how to do that now,
Right.
Right.
And then
but it took me how to teach myself.
And when we talked about the benefits a little bit ago, we know the benefits was full scholarship, possibly sign-on bonuses. What about benefits like health and stuff like that?
Yeah, so that's a good question. Healthcare, anytime you are wearing the uniform, and getting in paid status, like
Yeah.
at training, deployed, at drill,
Yeah.
100% free,
Okay.
100% covered.
Okay.
So like right now as a recruiter,
And that's at like a VA then?
no, it can be if you
Yeah.
live close to one.
Yeah.
But like mine, I go to ProMedica Hospital, and it's no copays, nothing. They cover
Yeah.
everything. Dental's free. Now, however, if you're part time, their insurance packages, because you're not full time,
Right.
they'll cover
little bit
80%.
different,
80% of your medical bills.
It's still pretty good though.
Still
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And you only pay $50 a month.
Now, would you?
Not bad
So,
at
if
all.
you're part time though, and let's say you have a full time job outside of that,
Yes.
can those two insurances butt up?
They can, unless really, I mean, you can use both, right? But
Yeah.
they're going to use the works insurance before the TRICARE is what I found.
Okay. Okay.
However, if you drop your works because this is cheaper,
Yeah.
they're going to use this.
Okay.
And
okay.
you wouldn't really need it, I would say.
I didn't know.
Some
if, like,
insurance is expensive. I hear
Oh,
some
yeah.
of these parents tell me they pay $700-800 a month for their family.
close. Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm like, wow. For a family of 4, it's $205, 80% coverage
Yeah.
for a part-time job.
That's crazy.
It is.
Jeez.
That's nuts, man.
It is.
That's a pretty good deal, though, for the health stuff.
Yes.
So, would you consider somebody going into the National Guard if they're looking at it and they're like, I don't want to join anything military wise because I'm afraid, I'm scared of the dangers and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. What would you say to that person?
That's that happens a lot, and not even just with the kid or young adult that wants to join. A lot of times their
Yeah.
families are involved.
Yeah.
And it's always the mom or dad just, I don't want them to get hurt. And
Yeah, I don't want them to
it's
do
nothing. Me as a recruiter,
Yeah.
I can speak for myself. I will look them dead in the eye and I say, all this good stuff, this health insurance, this retirement, these college benefits
Comes with a price.
comes with a price, and that's the catch.
Yeah.
All of it sounds too good to be true, but this ain't McDonald's.
Right.
You can't get hired and quit tomorrow.
Yeah.
We got you for 6 years.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to training.
It's a commitment.
And you may have to go do something you're not comfortable with and risk your life.
Yeah.
However, I then follow up with, in the whole Iraq, Afghanistan, last 20 years in the Ohio National Guard.
Yeah.
I think we've lost a total of 9 or 10. 10 too many.
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of them were accidental. Like a couple guys actually fell out of a boat with all their gear on, and they couldn't swim with it, and they both drowned. And one buddy was trying to save his buddy. He jumped in. But what's cool about, well, it's not cool, but they changed the gear to have a string. So if you do fall
Almost
in the
like
water,
a release.
it releases everything because it was happening.
Yeah.
And it was happening in vehicles
Well,
too.
you evolve.
Yeah, you learn.
Yeah.
You learn. And that's, I love that about the Army. Best practices.
Yeah.
What can we learn from this mistake?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't want
Absolutely.
this to happen anymore.
So,
Interesting.
would you say, and going back to the benefits a little bit, we talked about the benefits, the physical benefits. What about the psychological benefits of being in the National Guard?
Benefits psychologically. So
What I mean by that is, let's take how you came in. Okay.
Okay.
So you said you grew up without a dad, right?
right.
So did you feel like you learned some of the lessons that your mom couldn't teach you by being a part of the National Guard?
I wouldn't say that.
And I'm not trying to take anything away from your mom. I'm sure she's a great woman. But what I'm saying is, though, is like
that's a fair question.
Some of those things, though, that like I don't know. Do you have more of a self care than what you did at 17 now that from the experiences that you had, or do you now have that sense of responsibility more than what you would have had if you hadn't gone in?
That's a good question. That's a fair question. I think everyone joins, when I say a lot of people join for college.
Yeah.
I think there's something else deep down.
Yeah.
That psychologically makes
like
you want
like
to
maybe
join.
looking for that discipline factor.
Possibly. I think for me, it was more of a sense of belonging to something because I didn't have a big family.
Yeah.
And, looking at it now, the way I tell people is like, if you played sports in high school, imagine going to work every day with your football team and
Right.
giving each other crap and, you know what I mean?
That's cool you say that because actually my next question was going to be, do you feel like that you've almost adopted a family or lifelong friends through your journey?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, a guy I went to AIT with, we had spent 10 weeks together. Mm-hmm. He hit me up less than a year ago. His brother, and he was from Chicago.
Yeah.
His brother was in some kind of mental hospital in Columbus. Mm-hmm. Didn't have any clothes, nothing, no shirts.
Damn.
And he hit me up. He's like, hey, could you go buy some sweatpants or socks and stuff and give this to my brother? And he sent me like $100 to do it. And I'm like, hell yeah, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just, you just always have each other's back, You
That's
could
cool.
trust them.
Yeah, you still keep in contact and the brotherhood.
For sure.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But there's bad apples in the military too.
Oh, I'm sure.
But that's everywhere. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole bushel's not always that great.
That is true.
We're seeing that on live TV every day.
That is true. Absolutely.
At least you don't have any private piles.
Well, yeah.
Jacket.
I'll tell you, I think that is one of my favorite movies.
It's a great movie.
I like the first half.
It's called classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
first half, the second half.
What about Stripes?
I haven't watched that.
Oh my gosh,
good
dude,
stuff.
you gotta watch Stripes.
Is it good?
You will
Oh, yeah.
die.
Everyone tells
It's
me
funny.
that, especially like the older.
Oh, man.
the
It's
older
more comedy
NCOs.
than
Yeah, Bill
per
Murray,
se.
John Candy.
Yeah, it's a TV series, right?
No, it was a.
No, it's just a movie.
I thought there was
yeah.
a TV series. What am I thinking of?
There was
MASH?
Yeah, are you thinking
MASH.
MASH,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Stripes was a movie. It's
Yeah.
it is
Bill
hilarious.
I haven't seen it.
Great. Harold Ramis.
Yeah,
I'll have to see
Yeah.
that.
Good stuff.
oh, it's great. If I were you, I'd watch it tonight.
Was that your favorite military movie?
It's probably a good top in the comedy realm.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite military movie in the comedy section.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's good stuff.
that and then In the Army Now. I would,
Yeah, that one was pretty funny.
Yeah.
That had Andy Dick in it.
yeah,
Yeah, Pauly Shore. I'll go and say his third's probably Major Payne.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh,
I forgot about that one.
Ooh, damn it, damn
What are you laughing for? You find a piece of candy in your pocket. East Coast.
that was. We do that. We mess with the privates, like the new recruits. I swear, I'm like, but I'll mess with like the people I work with, the other recruits.
Yeah.
Like, hey, go up to Sergeant so and so and say this to him, because these kids are young, they don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
They've never seen the movie. I was like, just say. Because this kid looked like him. He freaking looked like. I was like, I got to see this. And he said that, and I mean, this recruiter that I worked with, he was on the ground rolling, crying. And I was like, I'm going home. Hey, you guys are released for the day. Goodbye. See ya.
Killed it. That's
I can't.
awesome. That's
hilarious.
great.
No, Major Payne was great too. I forgot about that one. Man,
I almost
that's
did
a good one.
too.
Yeah.
That's funny. So Stripes.
Yeah.
You have to watch that one sometime.
Yeah, Stripes is good.
What's your favorite action military movie, though?
Ooh, so many.
There's some good ones out there.
So many. I mean, Black Hawk Down really did a number. That was
I
a
like
good
that one because it's a true story,
Behind-
and
yeah.
it's pretty
But
crazy.
I also like Lone Survivor though too.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
There's Behind Enemy Lines.
Enemy Lines was great. Yeah, Lone Survivor was. Man, that's a top one.
Jarheads.
I read the book. I read the book and saw the movie, and
Okay.
the guy's in there. The guy that wrote the book and went through all that, he's in
Yeah.
that movie.
Oh, really?
For
Yeah,
a
yeah,
scene.
yeah.
I think they're eating or something. I think he's in
yep,
it.
he's in
Interesting.
there.
Yeah.
Who? What's the other one too? It's the American, right? What's the one about the
The
shoot?
one with Marky Mark.
No, that's Lone Survivor.
Oh, you're talking about with
yeah.
Bradley Cooper.
Yes, the one with
Yeah,
Bradley Cooper.
Sniper.
Sniper. Is it Sniper?
I think it's Sniper.
Is it American Sniper?
I think
it
you're
is
right.
American
yeah.
Sniper.
Yep.
That
He's
was
got
a
a
good one
book.
too.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was crazy. And then
Such a sad story too.
yeah.
he's the one that got killed by someone he was helping, right?
Yeah. It was a veteran hunting trip.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whack.
The guy was, suffering from PTSD.
So many years you're like trained and all this stuff, and
I know.
killed by
And
it.
That PTSD stuff's nothing to joke around with, though.
it's not. And something I appreciate that I see the military. They're trying. They're
Are they?
trying to help. Like compared to the help the people from Vietnam got, the soldiers from Vietnam got.
Oh yeah. Well, those
know-
guys got spit on when they came back, man.
Yeah, but I mean, even today, like I said, I was in Columbus for just some training, best practices. Hey, how are you successful? What's your favorite thing to do with high schools?
Yeah.
We did a suicide prevention briefing,
Yeah.
and we always talk about it
Yeah,
because
I mean, you
you
kinda
have
have
to
to
talk
now.
about it.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
kind of have to.
You do.
Yeah.
And if you don't talk about it, that's when it happens. Yeah.
Well, I was
Yep.
telling I was talking to Adam. One of our favorite podcasts is or one of mine anyway. I know Adam's.
Well, you showed me, and I really liked, especially with all the athletes. But I
Yeah.
think he's about to say, "I am athlete."
Yeah. Yep. So we watched one of our favorite podcasts is I Am Athlete with Brandon Marshall, Chad Ochocinco,
Okay.
Fred Taylor, and
Yeah.
help me, Crowder.
Lynch. Oh, Crowder. That's who it is. Yep.
Channing Crowder.
Yep.
And so they're all ex-NFL players.
Yeah.
And one of their big things is PTSD, or not really PTSD, more mental health.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
For head
check you-
trauma and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. So like
concussions and
so
stuff.
like every episode though, the very beginning of the episode, they go around, they ask everybody, hey, 1 through 10, how's your mental health today?
Oh wow.
And that's how they start their show.
Yeah, which is really cool.
Super cool, man. Super cool.
I think I'm gonna use that.
Yeah.
With some of
Yeah.
people I work with.
It-
Right,
it's
right.
just-
I like that.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's for them. It's it's checking on their brother.
Yeah.
like
Yep.
just checking in with you. Like, hey, how are you? Like, and like a lot of them, a 7 is like normal.
Right.
and like 10, I don't know, you just got laid or something, I guess. But
Oh, 10's good though.
yeah.
Okay.
10's good. 10's good. 7, 8's like normal. Like,
When you
nothing.
get low numbers,
Yeah.
Well,
down.
When you get that,
There was a
4 or
Rams
5.
player, I think a player for the Rams, a lineman, who, and it might be the wrong team. He was a lineman, and it happened last week or 2 weeks ago.
Talking about the guy who like beat the shit out of his girlfriend.
No, he thought that he was being robbed, but he had brain mental.
Really?
And he
Oh,
called
no.
the cops, and he wouldn't leave his house. He had a loaded gun, and he's like, he's in here.
Oh.
he's here to
Oh
get me."
yes. Yeah, we
locked
did hear about
himself
that.
in the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
But he's a current player.
Yes.
Yeah,
he is.
yeah. We
Yeah.
did just he told me something about that.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that was last
I think
week.
it was the Vikings.
Why are they not taking
uh,
care of this guy? How did they not, how did he get to that point?
Right. That's exactly what we're
Hey,
talking
we
about.
really
like,
need you to play?
It could be anything though, man.
Or is he denying it because he wants to play,
Honestly though, it's something that you wouldn't think that probably triggered it.
Yeah,
did.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no way of telling that.
That's true.
Everyone, unfortunately, everyone's mind's different.
Yeah,
That is true.
You can't,
Don't know.
It could be anything. I mean, hell, it could have been like he could have been painting and didn't have a certain color and just triggered it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? You never know. So
That's wild.
yeah.
But yeah, it is good to always check on your
Yeah.
friends. And
Did you guys see though
buddies.
that thing about the old Rams player though last week, Zach Stacy? He was used to be a running back.
I did.
Threw his girlfriend through the TV and
Yes.
through like the kids' toys and stuff.
And that's not the first time he's done that.
That's what they said. And then
Why?
Well, I could just tell from the video.
Oh, it
So
wasn't. It wasn't.
comfortable.
Jesus.
That wasn't PTSD.
No.
That dude needs to be thrown in. I mean,
Oh,
he's,
yeah.
he's a
Anger
criminal.
management?
Oh, for sure.
They found him, right? They found him in a different state.
Yeah, he ran away. He was gone. He had a warrant out for his arrest for like 2 days.
Yeah.
This is a football player?
Old.
He was a running back.
He was a former football player. He didn't
For
make
Green
it.
Bay.
Oh,
It was
okay.
Green Bay, right?
It was,
Eddie Lacy?
no, it was Rams.
Oh, was it Rams?
Yeah, it was Rams.
That's wild.
He played. I don't think he played during the LA years. I think he played during the St. Louis years.
Okay.
Okay. That's so wild, though, dude.
Zach Stace. He was a running back.
Oh,
yeah.
Zach Stacy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said Eddie Lacy.
Now, he did play for the Packers.
yeah.
Big old Eddie Lacy, man.
That's so wild, though.
300-pound running back.
Gotta check on your peoples.
You do. No, honestly,
But yeah, that I am
you do.
athlete, man. That was that's something that stuck out with us because we're just like, oh, that's super cool. They look after each other like
Yeah.
brothers like that.
Yeah.
So we thought that's always something super cool to adopt to do it ourselves.
For sure. And you
Adam
could do
had
it with just a text.
Yeah,
To your good
absolutely.
buddies.
Yeah, I mean, Adam had your thing. I don't know. If,
Mine was just random, though. I don't know
Yeah.
what was going on.
Yeah.
I had an episode. I don't even know if you call it an episode or what it was.
It was just a day where you just didn't feel.
I just wasn't feeling. I just wanted to be
Right.
left alone. I want to be distant.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on.
But
I'm like,
I did text him though. I said, "Hey, I'm here if you need anything."
yeah, he heard
at
me
all.
on the phone. And he's
Yeah.
just like, everything all right?
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't know, man.
We talked on the phone, and then I texted him probably 10 minutes later. I was like, "Hey, is everything okay?
Yeah.
And if not, just let me know if you need
Yeah,
anything."
it wasn't like
Right.
bad thoughts or anything. Like I wanted to hurt myself or anyone else. It's just like I don't know what it is.
But I
Just
wanted,
having a day.
Out of the
Yeah.
blue, I've
But I wanted to
never
make-
had that before.
Right.
You needed a mental
Right.
health day.
Yeah,
but I
for
just
real.
wanted to check on you though too.
Yeah, and it was good. The next day,
No, that's good.
back to
That's
how
a
I
good
am now.
friend.
Yeah,
Hey, that's a good friend. You
gotta
know what I
check-
mean?
I was gonna have someone, man.
Yeah.
Check up on you.
So
Absolutely.
how did another question pertaining to National Guard here though, real
Mm-hmm.
quick. How do rankings work?
Rankings, that's
He's like, well, do you know calculus?
yeah, pretty much because it's kind of silly. But basically, for the Army, there are 3 different types of soldiers.
Okay.
There are officers,
Yeah.
there are enlisted, which is what I am,
Okay.
and then there's chief warrant officers.
Okay.
Now, the best way I can explain this is think of Ford Motor Plant,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Ford Motor Plant, you got the people running the assembly lines,
Yeah.
making the magic happen.
Right.
That's enlisted.
Okay.
Then you got the warrant officers. They have an associate's degree and they got expert experience as an assembly worker. So they're like your
Engineers?
shift manager
Oh, okay, okay.
or engineer. Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's actually good. And then your officers are in the office, feet up on the desk, and the
Administration.
AC, making sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to. They make the most money
Yeah. Yeah.
based off their rank, and then warrant officers, then enlisted. Now, for enlisted, the rank structure goes from E1 to E9.
Okay.
You get paid based off of your pay grade.
Yep. And you're at E8.
E7.
You're E7 right now. Okay.
So you get paid off your salary, and it's all usually get a raise every year, like 2% for inflation, based off your pay grade and time in service.
Yeah.
So every even year you're in,
Yeah.
you get a little pay bump.
Okay.
All right.
So now, most people out there wouldn't really go out and just ask, like, so what do you make a year? But you're on our podcast, so what do you make a year?
So I'm an E7 with 15 years.
Yeah.
My salary is about my base salary.
Yeah.
This is like no, I don't want to call them incentives. What's the word I'm looking for?
No bonuses?
No, not bonuses. I'll come back to that.
Okay.
But my base salary is about $4,000 a month.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That's taxed.
Yeah.
But then I get tax-free
Like stipends?
stipends.
Okay.
Yes. So I get a housing allowance.
Okay.
And that's based off your zip code and cost of living. So,
Yeah.
Cincinnati, you'll make more on this. But for Toledo,
Yeah.
where I'm at now, it's $1,630 every month tax-free
Okay.
to pay for
Nice.
your housing.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So if you have a $400 apartment,
Yeah.
you get to pocket the rest of that money.
Nice.
Gotcha.
So that's nice. And then they give you, 400 allowance is the word I was looking for.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay,
Gotcha.
okay.
They give you a $400 a month allowance for food.
Okay.
And they give you a clothing allowance. So in a nutshell, like if I would break it and compare it down to a civilian job,
Yeah.
with the free health insurance and
Yeah.
it's about $100,000 a year
Nice.
Okay.
right now. But that's with all the incentives and
Yeah.
retirement. All
And
that.
but that's also you having 15 years in.
Yes.
So now-
and that rank because there's
So-
15 years in who's still an E4.
So now let's
okay.
at year 3. Let's not. Well, I'll ask you at start. At start, are you an E1 or do you have to make it to an E1?
The day you enlist, you can enlist or swear in as an officer.
Okay.
If you have a bachelor's degree,
Okay.
and there's other ways, but that's basic way.
Yeah.
As enlisted, you can come in up to an E4.
Okay.
E1 is your typical high school kid or
Right.
21-year-old with no college experience.
Yeah.
But if you have a degree and you
Yeah.
don't want to do the officer route, you come in as an E4.
Okay.
If you have Eagle Scout, like Boy Scouts,
I was just about to ask.
you'll
that.
come in as a private first class E3.
I had
Oh,
a brownie
sweet.
once.
Nice.
Nice.
Still not qualified.
Still can't get you. We can stretch the tape a little bit.
I doubt it.
You'll stretch my tape. There you go.
See, I was about to ask because I'm an Eagle Scout, and I was going to ask, like, what would I
Yeah.
come up there at?
Yeah,
Okay.
you'd come in as an E3 private first class, which is cool because if you come in starting at that, you're making way more money than the same dude who just joined with you.
Right.
And then you're going to get to E4 faster.
Okay.
Than
Well, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now
awesome.
at E1, what are those kids coming right out of high school? What are they making?
that's tough to say. For the 1 weekend a month,
Yeah.
part time, they're making about 200, a little over 200 for the 2 days.
Okay.
When they're at basic training or active duty.
Let's say full time though.
Full time, they'd probably make around $2,500 to $3,000 based off if they have a lease.
Yeah.
Because if they live with their parents,
Right.
they don't have anything in their name. They're not
Right.
going
They're
to
not going to
give them
get
that
that
allowance.
cost of living now.
Right. So, but $2,500 to $3,000, I'd say.
And then they
on
would
a
still
month.
get a $400 allowance.
They eat for free at basic training, but once they come home, if they went active, yes, they'd get that allowance, clothing allowance, all that.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yep. It's not bad start pay,
Not bad
but
at all.
and
It's
it's
not bad at all.
like you do something different every day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like you said though
absolutely.
too, there is a realistic aspect to what
Yes.
you guys do. It's
Yeah.
not
Commitment.
like you said earlier, you get all these things, but you're laying your life on the line
You could
when it comes down
absolutely.
to it.
Yep.
And not only that, but
And you're committed for 8 years.
they say that out of everyone in America, based off law violations, based off of age, height, weight, whatever.
Yeah.
roughly 10%
Yeah.
of our country qualifies to serve,
Yeah.
and less than 1% actually does it.
Enlist.
And and it's just crazy to think that 90% of Americans can't join our military.
Right.
And that's how hard it is to get in. So
Yeah, I guess
Well, the
so.
obesity rate is.
I think the biggest thing is medications. So
Oh, really?
I didn't think about that either. Everyone's always on
medication.
something.
Because if you're at training or in a war zone, if you don't have your inhaler or whatever you need, you could die.
You're screwed, yeah.
My wife, I think my wife's family would definitely pass that one then because they're very holistic.
Oh, really?
No medications.
Yeah, they would.
My wife doesn't even.
They would get
take
right
Tylenol.
through. They would get right through.
Yeah, my wife powers through a headache with a shower. I'm serious.
That is
I'm
crazy.
joking.
A cold shower?
Bone sticking to the skin.
Yeah, she's like, we got duct tape in the back.
Just rub this leaf on it. It'll be fine.
Rub this leaf on it. It's mint.
Oh my god,
Infused with lavender.
that is funny. I believe it though. She seems like a strong woman. Spit on that and smack it back in.
Yeah, you'll be all right. Just walk around a little bit.
You need a Band-Aid? No, I don't need no Band-Aid.
Right. So what's your plans after you've completed your work life there? Or I mean, we already talked about how you're going to kind of you're the ride or die for National Guard. But let's say when that time comes, though, what age do you think when that time will come? 50? 45?
I'm thinking I need to be out of this military by, I'd say 43, 44.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. And maybe even sooner.
Yeah.
Like once I hit my pension where I get paid the rest of my life, I'm going to be young, 37, 38.
Because that's what, 22 years, right?
20 years. So I joined
20.
at 17. I can retire at 37 and go do something completely new.
Yeah.
And
You're
like,
still young.
awesome.
You're still young, dude.
But I think I'd take a couple years off, grow a mullet, a mustache, because we can't. I'd grow a beard.
Become a DJ.
Maybe we'll see how this podcast goes. Maybe I'll get a contract somewhere and
You're a whole nother person, man. Long haired and beard.
I think you need a beard to be. Have your own podcast.
You could kind of.
I think you do.
You could kind of go with with a National Guard theme as your DJ name. Just call yourself DJ Nation.
Yes.
The coolest name's already taken though.
What's that?
DJ Lethal.
Oh yeah.
I like Limp Bizkit, but that's a cool name. I need that name.
Right. Oh man. Well, hey, we got something. We got something fun. We're gonna get into here. We're gonna do some rapid fire questions with you.
All right.
Yeah.
And when we do rapid fire questions, we do them a little bit differently on this show. We used to use hazardous waste sour candies, but now we have the actual warheads back from 1992.
Yep. They are back.
Yeah. So what we're going to
more
have you do
sour
is we're going to have you put all three of those warheads in your mouth all at once.
All three at the same time. See,
Yep.
that I didn't sign that waiver. You guys forgot the waiver.
Funny thing about waivers.
Should've.
We don't believe in them.
Wait, I'm gonna be reading these off.
No. I got the rapid fire. So
wait a
rapid
minute.
fire. Okay,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, dude,
yeah.
I can't.
So
be
did you
doing
guys just get 3 out because you like it?
no, it's
that. It's just so they're not. So they're pretty sour by themselves.
yeah, but they're not that sour.
They're not that sour.
Yeah.
I maxed it out a couple weeks ago by 5.5.
Yeah, he
That's
does.
pretty sour.
I think I want to beat that record.
So 3.
You want to beat that
we
record?
could, man.
Yeah.
They're really
Hey,
sour.
we can
you know
definitely
what?
do
I
that.
never broke a record on a podcast.
Yeah.
And I want to break it.
We got
And
a
it could be
couple.
an ongoing
We got a
thing.
couple records for you to break tonight if you want to.
Yes. I'm here to break records. I'm going to show you what the Weekend Warrior.
Oh, all right. I like it. I like it. All right. Well, hey, let's get into these.
I'm going to pass out.
Let's get into these rapid fires right now. All right. Number one.
Wait.
Yeah.
So this is my first podcast.
Yeah.
And I like being a big deal.
Okay.
I want to break a record. How many? I mean, what's the record
On the warheads.
on the warheads?
I've only had, I guess, 5.
Yeah, we'll
I only
just say
say
5.
half because when I opened one package, it had like 1, and then it was like
broken
like
off.
a big shard of another
Yeah.
one. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So I guess 5.
5?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to step this up a notch.
Oh,
We're
boy.
going 7.
Look at it. He came prepared.
7. We're just going to mix these all up.
only got.
Wait, they go on in your mouth at the same
At
time?
the same time.
All right.
How are you going to answer though?
My bad. I thought we were doing it per question, but we're going to do it all at the same time.
Yeah.
Well,
Record.
hey, I tell you what, if you're doing 7, why don't you start off with 3?
Yeah, maybe break them up a little.
And then as we keep
case I
going,
pass out.
you can keep adding them.
maybe so you can talk.
Just in case I pass out.
Yeah.
No, I got Big Chi. I played that marshmallow game before. I think I got this.
All right, we got
All
Chipmunk
right.
here.
All right. When do we do this?
Let me know.
All right, ready?
Yep.
And go.
I'm keeping mine to the. Oh, it like rolled on my tongue.
Like popping
gotta
them
do
in like they're
You just got to do
popcorn.
it.
You just gotta do it.
Go ahead, lay it
All
on
right,
me.
number
It's not
one.
like having chew in your mouth, though.
Yeah. Number 1, who's your favorite actor?
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck? Well, you, Adam.
Not my favorite Batman,
Pass.
though.
Pass.
Not my favorite Batman.
Messing me up.
All right. Favorite TV show when you were 12?
I don't remember when I was 12 at this moment.
How about when you were just growing up? What was your favorite TV show growing up?
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Okay, that's,
that's a good one.
That's
That
a
is
good,
one.
Like,
That is
I
a good
read
one.
your mind there.
Yeah.
I read your face.
That's the one. I'm gonna go with that one too.
All right. All right.
You can't do that.
Starting to cry.
Yeah, pick a different one, Adam.
Okay.
Goosebumps.
Damn it! I can't use that one now. I like Ren and Stimpy.
Okay. Okay. Ren and Stimpy.
Cartoon.
Mine was
Raunchy.
like, if we're going cartoons, I like Angry Beavers.
Angry Beavers is good
was
too.
always good.
I did like that one.
We can go all day.
All right.
can't.
Number 3. What's something that you do not like doing?
This.
You got me there.
Oh man.
You got me there. You know what? I'm a lazy snow shoveler.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to melt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I live by myself. Like, my mailman or mail lady, she hates me.
Oh, you don't move it out at all.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. But she comes early and I'm like,
I'm getting a watermelon smell from like both you guys at the same time right now.
But yeah. Same
Definitely
with
you.
leaves. Same with leaves. Like,
Yeah.
they help
biodegradable.
grass.
Yeah.
They do.
Why do we spend all this time?
I don't
Snow.
Yeah, I got
don't like
22 trees in my backyard. 16 or 18 in my front yard. Yeah, I don't do
You
leaves.
can't do that.
No.
Oh, I moved one to the other side.
No.
That's what I did. Mine are sweet now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I must have been dehydrated.
All right.
Oh, my cheek.
What was the funniest way that you've ever been injured? Adam, you got one for that one?
Yeah.
Do you?
I'm gonna go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
You go first.
When I was in 4th grade, my next door neighbor was a couple years older than me. He had one of those Nerf footballs with the missile wings on the back.
Oh, yeah, the
those?
Whistlers.
We were throwing it up in the air, just catching it. And one time when he threw it real high in the air, it came down and hit my pinky. And my mom and I thought it was jammed because it was like really short and
Yeah.
like black and blue.
Broke it, didn't you?
She went inside. She's like, "Oh, it's jammed." Just starts yanking on it. I tried to, like, 'cause we thought it went in my hand. Nope. Next day at school, it's all black and blue still. Like even worse. Came home and I was like, "Mom," I was like, "Taking you to the hospital." It was broken.
Throbbing all day. You couldn't
broken.
learn. What'd you learn
Beforehand.
today?
Yeah, she said, "Oh, it's jammed." I'm like freaking out. We didn't know. She didn't know, but it ended up being fine. I'm great now. Look at that.
So did you break it then or no?
Yeah, it was broken.
It was? Yeah.
I didn't mean to break. Oh, that hurt my teeth.
Don't chew them.
I didn't mean to. I was talking and I
Yeah.
changed cheeks.
What about you, Darren?
Well, this one just happened over the summer.
Okay.
So my son started playing baseball.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm 32 and I haven't played in a while.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go join this co-ed freaking softball league.
Yeah, yeah.
Or no, it was all males.
Yeah.
And first practice, I show up, and I'm feeling good at third base. This guy rips a liner. I field it, good. Second one, it's a softball, not a baseball.
Right.
I alligator it.
Ooh.
It hits my freaking ring finger. My whole nail popped off, and I'm just gushing blood. And I'm like, "Well, guys, it was fun playing this year. I'm out. Like, this, I can't play like this." I'm like, well, maybe next year. It was like I got cut from. I drove myself to the hospital, and knowing this now, because I've never had that happen, I should have just went home.
Yeah.
Because they just said, Put some bandage on it.
Yeah, just tape it
It's your
up.
nail.
Yeah,
It'll
wrap
grow
it
back.
up.
That's probably what they said.
Yeah, it grew back good though.
Yeah.
They said it probably would never grow. I think it did all right.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
That's hilarious.
I thought I was gonna be a superstar. I was like, I'm gonna bring my son to the softball game,
Right.
show him how a real man plays. Yeah. Next time I pick up my son, I got this big ass fucking
Splint on it.
splint on it. What happened?
Damn.
Dad, you're a pussy.
Damn. That's funny.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right, them guys are gonna laugh about that every year. Like I can never play in that league.
Right.
That's the guy that broke his finger or
Yeah.
lost his nail.
Yeah, first
Damn.
practice.
That sucks. Didn't even make the team.
That's funny,
First
man.
batter at hitting practice. Like second ball hit.
What? Oh, really?
Them softballs come fast down the third baseline though.
Some big old giant softball.
And it was
man.
like, granted, we jumped a fence at this old park. Is like an abandoned field. There's stones and fucking needles and glass everywhere. It probably hit a needle and then hit me. But
That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, line drive. Damn, that sucks.
All right, number 5. If you had to pick a movie that was real life, what movie would you pick? It's a different one. This is a different question.
that is different.
Yeah.
Blank check.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I want a rich guy to run over my bicycle and give me a blank check that just happens to be fresh out of prison, and I just happen to walk in and sign it coincidentally and get it.
Yeah.
And you know that undercover cop, she's pretty cute.
Oh, that's right. That's
Definitely
right.
true. Definitely
Yep.
true.
But you could be like the grown man on the kid's bike, like a
Yeah.
little big wheel.
Yes.
Probably like Billy Madison / blank check.
I think I'd pick like
Oh, Veronica.
I'm a DC like Batman. Batman's my guy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But
I almost went superhero too, but I was like, yo, I don't know if I want that stuff
I'd
in
go
my world.
if we're talking about movies. Though,
Right,
I'd go
right.
Avenger, like the Marvel. They're doing the movies right.
So that's what you would want to happen in real life, though?
Hell yeah.
There's a lot of bad stuff that goes
Can
on.
I be one of the superheroes?
Well, yeah, sure.
Oh, you
for
want
sure.
you want to be a superhero?
I'll be Fat Thor.
Okay.
Even though, I mean,
I'll be Chubby Hulk.
I got this. We'll meet in the arena. Even though Adam looks more like Thor right now.
It's actually what I think I was last year for Halloween.
So you were this year for Halloween on the
I
show.
was.
I was Peter Griffin on the show.
Oh, that's good.
I was.
You did a podcast like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was our Halloween
I
special.
didn't see that one.
Yeah, I was with chiropractor Dr. Mike Noggle.
Yeah. He was Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, he was Ron Burgundy.
Oh, that's
It
awesome.
was a good one.
That's awesome.
That was a good show.
I need to know what movie that for you though, because you're like judging the blank check and you're judging the.
Yeah, what movie
what's
do you want in
yours?
real
You
life?
got like you thought of this because you have a good one.
What you want?
If
Is
I
it
had
the
to,
Italian Stallion?
no,
Goodfellas.
let me see here. No.
The Hangover?
If it's a movie that I would want to happen in real life to me, and basically play it out.
Brokeback Mountain.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going Brokeback Mountain, bro. Definitely. No more Hooters for me. Hooters. No, I would go. Man, that's a hard one. It's a tough one. It is, but I think I would go Richie Rich.
That was a good one too.
You just be super rich all the time.
He had
You
his
be the
own
kid.
McDonald's.
I know.
His own roller coaster.
Oh man, I
Yeah.
didn't think about it too. Mr. Deeds.
And Mr. Deeds is great. Yeah.
Didn't he buy the Jets?
Yeah.
That movie?
Yeah.
His drinking fountain had Hawaiian punch in it.
That was dude. You know what? Yeah, I might have to switch that one. The Hawaiian Punch drinking fountain does it for me.
Get some Hawaiian punch.
Yep, that does it.
I'm very, very sneaky, sir.
Yeah, change your socks.
Yeah, I've had frostbite since '98.
That was probably the best part.
Oh, and give it a whack.
When you said Adam Sandler and then you were saying Hooters, I was thinking of the 5-year plan.
Yeah.
Or the old man, like, what, die? Yeah. I'm like, is this where we're going?
Don't go in the frozen food section. Your boobs are hard.
Your old wrinkly balls. Gross. Gross. Hey, Old Man River, zip it or I'll break your hip.
Have you ever seen his CDs? You ever listen to his CDs?
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah.
skits?
When I was younger, I did.
Oh, God,
For sure. Yeah.
Come over here and you kick my dog.
They're all gonna laugh at you. Yeah. Oh, they're bad. They're bad. I was listening to this. I can't.
Oh, yeah.
Listen
Lunch
to
Lady.
This. Yeah, that's one of my
Oh,
favorites.
yeah.
A lot of
Yep.
good ones. Man.
All right. What would your perfect vacation entail?
I think the perfect vacation. I really like amusement parks,
Yeah?
Yeah.
and I went to Universal
Yeah?
Studios.
How'd you like it?
I loved it.
Yeah?
It was. I like Cedar Point, but the experience at Universal just 10 times.
Oh, yeah,
It's
absolutely.
more movie oriented, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, you got Transformers walking out there huge. You got and like most of the rides have like movies playing.
Yeah.
So, like, you're going through Spider-Man, and he's like slinging a web, and you go through, and then this fire hits. You feel the heat.
Yeah, yeah.
Then water's dripping. You feel the water hit you, and hands down, yeah, that's perfect.
awesome.
And that's all I need.
Yeah. I don't you always used to see those Universal Studio commercials like when we were kids, and like the Jaws thing always attracted me.
Yeah.
You still have that?
I did not. They had a, I don't know what you call it, like a statue or a display of Jaws, but there was
Yeah.
no ride or anything.
Oh, really?
Maybe they, get
They
rid
just
of it.
finished their newest ride, is a new Jurassic Park ride.
Oh, okay.
They were building it when I was there, but it's done now.
Oh, that'd be cool.
They got a bunch of stuff there, like the Harry Potter world.
The Harry Potter
Star
world was
Worlds.
sick.
I heard that's
Was
really
it?
cool.
Yeah, there's like there's
Isn't there
a
a-
hidden city.
Where's the Star Wars thing at?
That's at Disney World.
okay.
Oh,
okay.
Disney.
Because
Okay.
Disney owns them now.
That's
That's
right.
right. That's right. That's crazy.
Man.
What about you, Adam? What would your perfect vacation entail?
I just feel like wherever I go, because I really like the cruises that I've been on, just wherever I go, I don't want to ask for payment. I just want to be like, oh, yeah, I'll take that.
Like all inclusive.
Yeah, just all inclusive where no one has to ask me for anything.
So anywhere where it's an all inclusive.
Yeah, just anywhere where no one's going to ask me, like, hey, you want to buy this? Just be like, yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I think so. Me and my wife have never been on a cruise.
So fun.
Yeah, and that's definitely something I think we want to do. So, like, my perfect vacation would actually entail a 3-week cruise through the Mediterranean.
Okay.
We'd like to see, like Italy and
Yeah.
France and Spain and stuff like that.
Hell
That
yeah.
would be sweet.
So,
The cruises the ones I've been on were very recent. And
Yeah.
I would love to do like a international one where you go across
Yeah,
seas,
yeah.
seas
It'd be
and
cool.
continents and stuff.
Yeah.
It would be
I mean,
sweet.
like park the ship for a couple
Yeah.
days. So you
Yeah.
can go see
Yeah,
Italy.
restock it because
Yep.
almost everything on the ship, almost everything is inclusive where it's free. Like all the food, like they literally are like, no, order like 5 steaks if you want. Like we
Yeah.
have to get rid of them.
Yeah, we talked
So I'm
about
just
that.
like, yeah.
yeah, we talked about that in that podcast with Josh DeVille. We talked about vacations the whole time.
There's this cruise. It's called Shipwrecked or Shiprocked.
Okay.
It
Sounds
is.
sounds awesome.
It is. It probably is shipwrecked, but no, it's shiprocked, and they bring different bands onto the ship
Oh, okay.
on the cruise. And
Sweet.
I think this lineup is in February. This lineup, Kid Rock was on it a couple years ago.
Oh, nice.
I didn't like the lineup this time, but I think Rob Zombie's the headliner,
Oh, right on.
which I've seen him. He's good live, but
Guys, our beards almost touched in Texas. It was awesome.
What?
I was so close to him while I was performing.
That's crazy.
I had my giant beard.
Yeah.
I was so close. Our beards almost like.
what do you call
That's
that?
how close.
There's got to be a name for that.
I don't know. The only thing I can think of, I don't know what they call it. But you ever seen that movie Avatar? The blue. You know when they're like their ponytails connect.
Yeah.
That's what our beards almost did. That's how close I got. I was like, Rob. But anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
We're gonna have to figure that out. There's got to be
some-
can you
There's a
Google
word
it?
for it.
Can you Google it when
Oh,
two
yeah.
men's beards touch?
Yeah.
I guarantee this term is the best term.
Whisker kissers.
Whisker kiss.
A whisker
That's
kiss.
probably what it is.
When two, dude, my thing is not even
Two
working.
adult males.
When two beards meet.
Yes. What do you call that?
Conversation when two beards meet, the smaller beard must yield the right of way to the larger beard. I knew that. What's it called when they meet?
Oh, you knew that? That's proper beard etiquette.
Yes.
I did not
yes.
know
I think we just go with whisker kisses.
I'll take that.
Yeah. A whisker kiss.
We'll just go with that until I find it.
Sounds good. All right. What food do you crave most often, Darren?
Chicken wings.
Dude.
Spicy chicken wings.
Me too. Love it.
Favorite
Love it.
B-dub sauce.
Oh, for me, I like the mild or medium.
Okay.
The original. I'm a buffalo. I'm a buffalo guy. I like the buffalo flavor.
Respectful.
Yeah.
I just like I don't know, China buffet food.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for China buffet to.
Yeah, we had
China Walk.
we had some Panda Express today for lunch.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
But I want an endless buffet.
I feel it.
I just keep going back for more.
Jaw feel?
Do your gums hurt?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I chew mine up really fast. Like
All right.
my cheeks, I feel like I'm missing a couple layers of skin.
What do a lot of parents do that screws up their kids, you think?
That's messed up. Don't discipline them.
No, this is a rapid fire question.
Yeah. So, what do you feel like a lot of parents do that you think might screw up kids,
Yell at them.
like in the long run? You think that screws up kids? Yelling at them?
I mean,
I got yelled at. I turned out all right.
I don't know. I mean, depending on how much yelling they do,
Yeah.
your parents could be different yelling than somebody else's.
Let's narrow this down a little bit more. Okay. So besides like assault and like abuse, what is
got it.
something that is like off of course from normal parenting that you feel like would screw up a kid long term?
Well, they disappear. My dad, world record holder. Longest time spent getting a gallon of milk.
Jeez.
He taught me one thing in life: how to play hide and go seek.
Oh man.
Still haven't found the bastard.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Have you tried Ancestry.com?
I did. It's sore. I believed I was a test tube. Maybe. Not true.
What about you, Adam?
I don't understand the question. Let's just go on. What do a lot of parents do that screw up? I mean,
Yeah.
shit ton of things.
Well, yeah. Just looking for one answer though.
Don't shit in their cereal? I don't know.
Okay.
That would be messed up.
I was gonna my answer to this would be like, I believe putting your kids on a leash.
I mean, yeah, that do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do look at him like,
Yeah. Like, what in the
yes,
world?
he might get lost.
You ever seen like one of those kids like run for a bag of Skittles and they just yank them back?
If you're gonna do it though, you got to give him like a dog's name. Come here, Pluto.
Charlie. Alrighty. What are 3 most annoying things a girlfriend can do?
I mean, this is you first. You have a girlfriend. I don't.
You're asking the wrong girl, bro.
He's not gonna answer that. He won't answer that.
Sorry.
This one's made for you, Darren.
Just 3? Just 3?
Just 3.
You know what?
So if there's any lucky ladies out there listening right now, what are
When they're
3
rude
things?
to restaurant servers.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
For
Yeah.
sure. That. That's really all I got.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
Just don't be rude.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be
Be good
polite and
to
be
everybody.
respectful and
Yeah.
don't
Especially
act
the
like you're better
people.
than someone.
What about someone that doesn't tip?
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. But that brings me to a good question.
So-
when you pick up food,
Yeah.
like you order it, but to pick it up,
Yeah.
do you tip?
No. I don't.
I don't either.
Yeah.
But
I would think most
there
people
was like a
don't.
big debate on that. I'm like, what? Why?
Is it really? I mean, I would assume most
Like they
people
made
don't.
my food. I'm coming to pick it up,
Yeah.
and now you're asking for a tip.
They literally
No, I'm
just
already
took the
paying for my
bag out of
food.
an oven, and here you go.
Like you box it up
yeah, the
for
kitchen
me.
the kitchen staff doesn't get extra.
Right. They
You know what
make
I mean?
the money.
They make the money that they
Yep.
make.
So
Waitresses and waiters are the ones that get docked pay because they make tips.
Well, leave a comment. Let us know. Do you tip the people that?
yeah, if you go pick
Pick your
if
food
you go
up.
pick your
You heard
food
'em.
up curbside, do you?
I'm curious.
Tip them?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
If they come to my house and deliver it, yeah, I'll tip.
That's
you.
like picking up a pizza from somewhere and like, hey, here you go. Like here's
Right,
$5.
right.
No.
Like,
Right.
for what?
Right. Right.
Like
exactly.
you came to us. Thanks.
So let me ask you that question again in a
Okay.
little bit of a different way.
All right.
So let's say you're on a date with a girl. What's 3 things that she would do that would make you terminate the date?
Terminate the date. Well, playing on her phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if it's our first date.
Too much phone time, huh?
Too much phone time. Like
Yeah.
you're not interested in me, so I'm not interested in you. And
fair.
I'm not going to play on my phone. I'm
That's
going
fair.
to talk shit and enjoy my time, probably order 2 drinks.
Yeah, beat the
and
shit
drink
out of her
a
and putt-putt.
No, we're not going to putt-putt. Then I'm going to ask, will you split that check?
Oh, yeah?
I've never done it. I'm not man enough. But I'm going to do it the next day that happens.
So don't be on your phones if you want to have split checks.
I mean, if it's something like,
Would
hey,
you let a girl pay for the first date? Girls are,
If she insisted?
girls are more and more independent every day.
yeah, I was thinking about this in this crazy world of dating.
I got 3 daughters.
Yeah.
My 4-year-old today told me as I dropped her off at preschool, it was her second day.
Yeah.
Her first day, I walked her all the way up to the door, walked her into the school, and handed her off. The second day, I still did the same thing, but she fought with me.
Right.
So I walk out of the Jeep, I open up the door, she climbs out, and she goes, "Now you stay in your car." And I was like, "No," I said, "I'm going to walk you, honey.
You're not
I'm
ready yet.
I was like, "I'm going to walk you all the way to the door." She goes, "Can you just stand behind me a little ways?"
Yeah.
You're embarrassing me, Dad.
She's 4. Wow. I was like, "No problem." I was like, "I'll let you walk in, but I will be right here." And she goes, "Okay. But when I get inside, you go back to your car."
God. So embarrassing, Dad.
Oh,
Jeez.
This girl's a little feisty one though. Ask her.
yeah, that's good though. That's
She
good.
is feisty. She's super mean
Don't
to
let
me
them
for
grow
no
up.
reason.
Don't let them grow up too fast.
Oh, I know.
know?
I know.
Come by quick.
Oh, I know.
Sheesh.
All right, let's move on here. Which reality show do you think you could win if you participated with me and Adam being on the show as well?
I'm gonna say Survivor. I got
Okay.
not only because
that's
I
fair.
think
That's
I
fair,
could
though.
win,
Yeah.
but because I just always wanted to be on that damn
Yeah.
show. Like the shit, they're all liars, and it would be.
So
fun.
you think if it came down to us 3 left,
we're going to the finals?
we're going?
The election committee's got to vote for us.
It's true.
That's gonna be messed up.
It's true. I'd be the first one out. They'd be like, "That guy's a dick."
It's not about being a dick. It's about
I
surviving.
played the game. I was a dick to get you out. I win.
All right. And then lastly, and this is going to kind of go into play with what could happen next year for you, Darren.
Okay.
What is the spiciest thing you've ever eaten?
The spiciest thing I've ever eaten was the Death Nut Challenge.
Okay.
It's like 5 sets of nuts.
Oh, it's not just one.
Now you start off one level and it's not that bad.
You don't take one
Level
nut.
4 is not
You take
that
5
bad.
nuts.
All right. Level
Right to the
5.
face.
So it's the last one.
Like I'm having a flashback right now. I'm having a
super
moment.
PTSD, man.
Like everything was just like flashing.
Pain.
I was sweating at places I'd never sweated before. My hair was sweating.
Like you almost didn't know how to,
hair
like your
was
body
sweating.
didn't know how to react.
You know what's messed up? Yeah, it didn't.
Because that's what happened when I
I went under. Here's the faucet. I'm like, and I'm screaming,
that's what I did
Yeah.
when I ate that chip.
and I'm like, milk, drink milk.
Yeah.
And I go to my fridge. I look at the milk. It's like 4 days expired. I'm like, I didn't
no.
care. I didn't care. Bread's supposed to help. And this sounds bad. I shouldn't be saying this live, but it was a rough week. I didn't go to the grocery store. Just like hard bread, you know. I'm just like, I don't care. Like I didn't throw it away. yet.
He's so
Go on a trip?
I
he's
would not
busy.
drink it.
He's busy.
I
all
would
right?
not drink it.
He's busy
or-
with his job.
Yeah, but you know, I'm
a busy
live
guy.
in Toledo. Here I am in Walpole. You know,
Yeah, he's
I travel a
everywhere.
lot. I travel a
I've been
lot.
everywhere, man.
But yeah, over a dumb dare, you won't eat those. You won't. No balls.
Well, what would you say if I dared you to eat that chip right there?
Oh, yeah.
Take a look at that.
You can open it up.
Yeah, the one chip challenge.
The chip is actually encased in another
And-
packaging.
And if you do want to do it, I have a spoon here, and on the other side of that wall, we have some milk and we have ice cream for you.
Yep, it's in that.
What's the record?
3 minutes on the show.
Open up. There should be a packet or something in there. That little pamphlet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your left thumb.
You want to go grab the
So
milk
wait a
and ice
minute.
cream here?
So someone without drinking anything,
Yeah.
the record's 3 minutes.
That's what I.
Yes. So Adam did 3 minutes.
Okay, so I got to do 4 to beat the record.
At least, yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do it. I'll regret it.
And it's supposed to get stronger as you go. So, like, if you can pass 5 minutes, like, awesome.
It gets even hotter.
That's what it says.
1 hour, invincible. Yeah. How long can you last before getting owned?
Yeah.
Eating or drinking anything. Wow.
30 minutes is supercharged.
5 minutes says powerless. You ain't you ain't shit. This is the hottest chip in the world?
Supposed to be, yeah. You in?
Right. Yeah.
All right, he's in.
Rules for the challenge. Let me read these. Eat the entire chip. Wait as long as possible before drinking or eating anything. Post your reaction on social media.
There we go.
But it comes in a coffin.
Does come in a coffin. So we got Darren now, National Guard recruiter.
Can they see this? This
Yeah.
is going to be bad.
So he's going to take down.
Like
he's going to take down right now the one chip challenge on the social guys.
Oh my God! This is Should we call someone?
Let's look at it.
He's military police, so we should be good, right?
Yeah.
This is 3 chips. Let's be clear.
Oh, it's just a big. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Am I going to be asking him questions as he's eating this, or?
We'll let him go first.
Oh, he's eating it.
Yeah.
Should we start a timer?
Yeah, for sure. Get the timer going here.
Alrighty.
What does it taste like, Darren? Stale? Like just dirt? He's taking it down though. He took the chip down, man.
Okay, so let's go. Would you rather? You ready for some questions?
Let's do it.
Oh my God, dude. Would you rather have a time machine or a teleporter?
Time machine to go back and not do this.
Oh my God! Is it pretty hot?
Would you rather
like taste wise?
Would you
It
rather
gets hot when I talk.
Would you rather eat only fruit or vegetables for 1 year?
Vegetables.
Vegetables? I'm only going to ask him because I feel your pain, bro. Would you rather never be able to throw away food again, even if it's gone bad or you're really full, or have to throw away half of everything you make, order, or buy?
That one.
Okay. Would you rather be trapped for an hour in a room full of mosquitoes or rats?
If you're not watching this right now, you need to switch to YouTube.
Mosquitoes?
Mosquitoes? Okay. Would you rather have to use cheese-flavored toothpaste or ham-scented deodorant?
He's got tears coming from his eyes right now from this chip.
Cheese paste? Did you say cheese
Would
paste?
you rather use cheese-flavored toothpaste or ham-scented deodorant?
Deodorant.
Poor gentle soul.
These are tears of joy, people.
Would you rather experience the beginning of planet Earth or the end of planet Earth?
The end.
The end? Okay. And last one. Would you rather be stuck in traffic and reach your destination late or reach the time but find others late? Would you rather be stuck in traffic and reach your destination late?
That's some Jedi shit right there.
Or so would you rather be there and everybody else be late or you always be late?
I'd rather be there.
How are your eyes watering right now?
It's just a little spicy. It's just a little. You should do this. Get it? It's not that bad.
You were taking it way better than I did, my friend.
You are.
This ice cream and milk looks really good. But I got to beat the record. Where are we at on that?
So you started at...
I started it with just 10 minutes. I did it backwards. 10-minute timer. So you're about
just 2 minutes.
Wow.
2 minutes.
You lasted 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I was not looking. I was not doing what you're doing. I was hurting bad. I was hurting real bad.
I think I'm going to be all right.
Yeah?
Okay. Oh my God! At least we're getting it on film. I'm seeing we're actually recording it, so that's good.
You know, I think it's worse because there's 7 warheads before that, and they're like,
it's all just coming together.
Yeah, it hurts.
Clash of the Titans.
And like to offer a chip without queso.
I'm so sorry.
So there was a video recently that just came up. There was a video recently that just came up, and it was of a girl who slipped one of those chips into her boyfriend's Dorito bag.
No. That's messed up.
It was hilarious, but he kept
funny. Well, you know what? With those death nuts, I thought about doing that. I thought
just throw them in there, like
1,000,
regular.
like throw a whole thing of peanuts.
Which one do you feel like it was hotter right now?
Oh, the death nut.
Really?
Yeah, immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately, I was freaking out.
with the death
I slept
nut.
for 2 days with like cold chills. I might have been sick, but I think it was from the nut. It was just one.
Damn, bro. Well, kudos to you, because again,
Expired milk.
I didn't have any of that. I had a real long mustache that kept reminding me. So, Jesus. About to be at 4 minutes.
I'm going 5.
You going 5? Okay, 5
You
is
can go
good.
any longer?
Oh yeah, I'm starting to
I
get
mean, he's
good.
already beat the record of 3, so he's breaking records today.
Yeah.
It's 2
What we
records.
Yeah.
2 records.
Hey, National Guard.
Playtime. Spider-Man.
For 3 minutes. 3 minutes and playtime.
Yeah, don't do that. If you ever come on this show, don't try to be cool on your first podcast.
Dude, I was all ignorant as bliss when I ate mine because I thought it was going to be fine, and my man.
You know,
My man.
I can't stop laughing.
I might go to urgent care after this. Are they still open here? We're in Walpock.
Yes.
Maybe.
24 hours.
Oh yeah, there's something I wanted to ask.
Go ahead.
I saw. So I live in Toledo now. I
Yeah.
used to live in Walpock for a few years
Yeah.
ago. Are the
Sorry.
is Walpock High School changing their mascot name?
No.
They're not.
They rumored
I saw
it.
something there like a couple weeks ago.
They rumored it for years, and
Yeah.
even
And then there was some guy from like Wisconsin that like threw a big fuss about it, and like everybody who lived here basically was like, "Dude, you live in Wisconsin."
Get out of here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
you got 5 seconds to your 5-minute mark. So it's up to you if you want
hit the
to.
powerful mark,
I don't know. Do you
Or
think you're gonna,
powerless.
you
You're
think you're gonna
powerless.
invite someone that
bro. I think you need to go 10.
can I look at it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
for sure.
Oh, it's my favorite kind.
Is it?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's between that or.
Mint chocolate chip's my favorite.
We were gonna
Oh, dude, that's my favorite.
we were gonna get you the fruity pebbles.
drumstick.
Yeah,
Oh,
they had Fruity Pebbles, but we didn't decide to get that. They didn't have mint chocolate
You
chip.
going
But that's
in?
my favorite. You've already passed 5 minutes, man. You already passed 5 minutes.
I'm not leaving until this battery dies.
We could be here for a minute. We just changed the battery.
It's
Another
tough.
hour.
It is tough with this in front of you, though.
Is it?
Like I want to.
Well, here, let me bring up some current events here. All right.
Let's do that. I'm
All
just
right.
gonna play with my food. That looks good.
It does.
All right. Plumber finds envelopes filled with cash and checks behind a toilet in Joel Osteen's Houston megachurch.
What?
Yeah, did you guys hear about this?
No.
So basically, this plumber was working on a toilet or whatever. As he knocks out the tiles, over 500 envelopes come tumbling down out of the back of this toilet with tons of cash and checks in it.
That's
Funny story.
What happened to it?
Funny story. You rewind about 2 years ago, and apparently there was $200,000 in cash, $400,000 in checks that came up missing from that church.
What?
Yeah.
So it's real though?
Interest.
Is it real?
Yeah,
money?
it's real money. The church
Damn.
actually commented on it and said yes, there was money found. We don't have the extent of what's fully going on yet.
Damn, that's crazy.
There's been an investigation launched.
What would Jesus do?
He'd wash his hands with soap and do not touch your eyes
Don't do it,
after
bro.
eating this damn chip.
Don't touch him.
Don't do it if you're pregnant.
I touched my eye.
He did.
I poked myself right in the eye.
Yeah.
Make sure not to do that.
Don't do it, bro. That's
You
why-
got,
all right.
you
I
got
think
you should
3
come with
minutes
the glove.
left.
3 minutes of playtime, brother.
Got him again.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I miss Macho Man.
George Clooney shares why he rejected $35 million offer for a single day of work. So the story goes like this. Basically, there was an airline from a different country that asked George Clooney to do a commercial. It was a short commercial, too. And they were going to pay him $35 million for 1 day of work. He rejected it because he didn't agree with this country's policies and things that have happened.
What was the commercial?
It was for an airline.
But like, he was just all about their
You don't know
policies.
the country?
It didn't specify the country, but all he said was that he talked about it with his wife, and he felt like he would have lost a day of sleep over it. And he's like, something else will come up.
He's a big Christian, right? He didn't play Passion of the Christ because I
George
think
Clooney?
he's a big.
Oh, that was
Christian.
no, that was
Mel Gibson.
Yeah,
Oh, my bad.
yeah.
My
Oh,
bad.
yeah, you're okay. But George Clooney though, in his eyes, 35 million.
I can't hear straight.
I can't-
I mean, think straight.
Here's the thing, though. You got to think about this, though, for a second.
35 million is nothing to the
35
Clooney.
million is nothing to Clooney because he just sold his
Yeah.
tequila company for $1 billion.
Wow.
Not only that, he did a commercial for an airline company that is in the United States, and they paid him $40 million.
You know,
Bro,
George
he's
Clooney
good.
has a good name. Like, it's a marketable name. Like,
Oh,
Clooney.
yeah.
Clooney, oh yeah, absolutely. So
But he's
30
been in-
Clooney toilet paper. Wipe your ass with our new Clooney.
are you Clooney enough?
But I mean, the guy's made his money, and he's not only has he made his money in business ventures, but he's also
Yeah.
done it on
Yeah.
on the big screen.
You don't need the airline thing.
he
Did your stomach hurt? Like, right here.
Yep.
Right above your belly button?
Yeah.
He said it felt like it was just turning.
Well, since I didn't eat anything, it was right in the morning. Like basically, we woke up, set up, ate the chip because I was like, let me do it at the beginning of the podcast.
Your eyes aren't watering as bad.
Let me do that at the beginning.
Yeah,
It
I'm
just
starting
for,
to be
for
all
2
right.
hours.
Really?
Now I just want the ice cream because I want the ice cream.
So it simmered down a little bit.
I'm starting to cramp. Hold on. Is this live? Is this live? We're good.
Flamethrower out the back.
We would just
gosh.
leave. Like, no, we didn't do a podcast here last night.
Like we have to buy another chair. It's melted.
10
So-
minutes.
You got 30 seconds.
You got 30 seconds.
So we'll do one more here. So Tesla is now selling a Cyberquad EV for kids that will total in at $1,900. It's an entire steel frame electric power wheel.
Oh,
Yep.
right on.
Yeah, I reserved the Cybertruck.
Did you really?
I did.
Awesome.
It only costs $100 to reserve it,
Okay.
but it
Nice.
locks in the price.
So when did those come out?
He's like, not for another 8 years.
The single motor is going to be out 2022.
Okay.
The dual motor should be towards the end of
So
2020.
you, for sure you're going to get one?
I'm going to get one.
Nice.
I thought fudging want one.
Hey, timer's up, bro.
Record is broken.
Record's
Eat it.
broken.
I definitely couldn't make that. Hell yeah,
Is the ice cream hot?
You put this ice cream in the microwave.
Wanted to have fast access. One of them was like a milkshake.
Is that making it better?
Someone's got to do 2 of those after 10 minutes. Like, do one for 10 minutes and then do a second one. That's
Well,
the
Has it went away at all?
Yeah.
Yeah?
My lip burns now.
Yeah.
That's all mine was, but again, I had a
the
massive
stomach
mustache.
hurts.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The stomach hurts.
Mine was hurting for a while.
It says can remove paint off walls. Only 25 calories though.
That's not too bad.
That's bad.
See, here's the thing too. You were reading it before you ate it, bro. I just opened it and ate it, and just like, yeah, there's no problem. There's no problem. Yeah, idiot.
So,
Idiot.
in other news, Cardi B was named for the first creative director in residence at Playboy.
What?
So she is, she's basically doing she has some sort of marketing level job and ideas for Playboy. And then she's also going to be working on a celebrity created Playboy page called Centerfold.
Okay, well, they need it because
Is she gonna be in it?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think she will, but she
said-
might.
She said that so the marketing director for Playboy and the CEO has all said though that they're behind Cardi B on this 100%. They said that her sexual activity of how she presents herself and just the sexual attitude and everything is everything that Playboy wants to be like now.
So will she be like the new Hugh Hefner in a sense?
No, not necessarily. I think she's going to have more of a background role.
Yeah, because I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast or I just talked about it like off the air, but I looked up the Playboy thing and they're no longer a thing anymore.
Right.
Because of the pandemic, just hurt them so bad.
Right.
And then they're basically like magazines. Well, like no one wants to watch magazines.
I didn't
Go
even
on
know.
Internet now.
Yeah. Does anybody even buy magazines? anymore?
Nah.
Well, the normal subscribers, that 80 years ago, whatever, probably, but they just couldn't do it anymore, so they shut it down.
Probably all military
I
guys.
would.
And their son,
I would like a Marilyn Monroe one.
Yeah?
Like one of the first ones.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That'd be cool
Vintage
collection.
stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think his sons and stuff still kind of deal with it, but they kind of sold some shares. But I like to see what you can do with it.
Feeling it?
My stomach hurts. My tummy hurt. Did you get Tums? Forgot the Tums?
We didn't get Tums.
Okay, so that's one thing I did forget because I said if I do it again, I'm
want
making
Tums.
a Tum milkshake.
Yeah, for sure.
That's much needed, so I apologize.
You know what, though?
We got ice cream and milk, way more than what I had.
It's not too bad.
Yeah?
My stomach does hurt, but my mouth...
Don't still touch your face. You still haven't touched. Don't do it, just in case. Again, I messed up, but I immediately said if I don't get up right now, I'm going to pass
Probably wash
out.
my hands.
Yeah. Like I said, you lasted way better. I literally got up and left.
Oh, I wanted to quit immediately.
Did you really?
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it on the podcast.
I wanted to quit.
If I was at home, I'd be like pooping myself.
You are a beast, bro. Thank you for doing that. I'm
Absolutely.
sorry
That
at the
was
same
huge.
time.
Had to do it.
Nice.
That is awesome.
All right, so Antonio Brown got suspended for 3 games for allegedly using his fake vaccine card. A lot of people are thinking that
What?
the three game suspension is just a slap on the wrist to what he should have got. I don't think so, though.
I mean,
don't
Aaron
think so.
Rodgers basically did the same damn thing.
Yeah, and he got one game.
did not even.
I don't even think he got suspended.
No,
yeah,
he didn't
no.
even get suspended.
He had COVID.
But he didn't.
He had COVID.
Yeah,
That's why he didn't play.
yeah, he just didn't get vaccinated.
I mean, I don't think he should have got anything.
I agree with you.
They're getting paid millions.
How did they
and
find out it was
millions.
fake?
Well, actually, it turns out though
Said McLovin.
That's funny.
they're saying
I can't laugh too hard. I might puke.
they're saying allegedly, but honestly though, they say that there's proof that he asked his chef, his old chef, his personal chef, is the one who basically spilled the tea. But because the chef said that he was the one that went and got the card for him,
You ever seen
and he paid him $500 or whatever, and the chef was then after he got him the card said that he wanted 10 grand.
You ever seen Scream? The
Oh,
first
yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Where they stab the dude and he's like, I'm feeling woozy, man.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little woozy.
Feeling woozy. That's how I'm
Oh,
feeling
and
like
Scary Movie. One of those.
That's how I feel right now.
Stabbing him.
It's a little woozy, man.
Like,
like the old
I don't
brisk.
know, you know the stomach pain I keep mentioning? It's like, I don't know if I need to poop.
Oh, I know.
Throw up.
I've been there, bro. I feel your pain.
It's just a feeling.
Both?
That's
Just a
why.
feeling.
That's why I try to go through those as fast as possible with you, bro. Because I felt your pain before. That's why I try to go as fast as
I
possible.
think I got 2 minutes left. I need to blow something up.
All right, wrap it up.
All right,
Get the hell outta here.
A man wins $1 million from a scratch-off lottery gifted inside a get well card following his open heart surgery.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Dude, did he make it?
yeah,
Oh, right on.
yeah. So we got a get well soon card.
Oh, coming
And
out
then
of
he
his
scratched
get well-
it.
Okay.
Then he scratched it and it was $1 million?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Dude, that's
awesome.
sweet.
Yeah,
That is
Isn't that crazy?
awesome. I would, whoever gave him that card, be like, hey, buddy, give him like 10 grand or something.
Right.
Right.
Thanks,
I'm paying
man.
10 grand.
Get well. I feel great well.
what do you? I bet though we're in
You'd
that.
give him some Tums, wouldn't you?
We're in that
I'd give him
era.
something.
We're in that era though, where like
Sorry.
the guy who gifted the card, he's probably gonna like sue.
Oh, yeah. I thought he was supposed to die.
He should split it with me since I bought it.
Hell no.
Well, you know they make those fake lottery tickets where
Yeah.
you can give them to someone, they scratch it off, and it's a fake winner.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I love watching those videos.
Oh, it's so heartbreaking.
This dude at work, he's like, hey, I got you a ticket. We'll split this if you win. He's like, all right, bet. And he won like 100,000. And he starts freaking out. He's like, did you win? He's like, no, just missing. He like puts it in his pocket. He's like,
I
shaking.
saw that one.
Oh,
yes.
damn.
Like, what an asshole.
That sucks.
You guys should have been excited. That's not a friend.
Yeah,
Nah.
that's not a.
They'd be like, okay,
Like
hey,
a friend would bring Tums in that situation.
by the way, damn it, bro.
Or milk or ice cream.
Okay, I say I brought those, but not Tums.
Yes.
I didn't think you were going to eat the chip. We had it just in case.
Or liquid death.
I'll get you some Tums after this.
So now here's the
Promise.
biggest article on our current events list today. U.S. scientists who created the first living robots. U.S. scientists who created the first living robots say that the life forms known as xenobots can now reproduce.
Oh, sounds like Rick and Morty stuff right now.
In a way not seen in plants or animals, the tiny blobs were first unveiled in 2020 after experiments showed that they could move, work together in groups, and self-heal.
Dude, that's not good.
Why do we need robots?
That's worse than Skynet is what it sounds like. Because they can build themselves and make themselves and repair themselves. Bro,
Yeah.
we're doomed.
Why do we need robots?
Hopefully I won't be
why do
around
we
long
need
enough.
Terminator.
That's one thing.
They predicted the future.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Trying to prepare us, man. I mean, I get technology is good, but where do you draw the line?
You watched
When they finally take over the world,
Okay, we're
like
that's where you
Have
draw
you
the
seen
line.
the
It's too
Elon
late.
Musk and Joe Rogan?
Zuckerberg?
And
Yeah.
Joe Rogan.
Oh, yeah,
one,
yeah,
the
yeah,
first one.
yeah.
Yes.
Where he's talking about AIs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, we already have portable AIs in our hand. You know, the
Yeah.
cell phones.
Yep.
Oh, you got a question? Let's Google it, like we did earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and it's
Yeah.
like wait until now it's in your brain. Like you just think of it and it just gives you that answer. And
That's what he's trying to get out right now.
He's scared that we are going to robots are going to take over the world. He really believes that, and I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he's smarter than me. So he's probably right.
Yeah.
And he's creating the shit.
Yeah, he is.
Right.
He is. I think I saw him and he was trying to push like the
didn't-
little chip in your head. I was like,
Yeah.
didn't Mark
Sounds
Zuckerberg, didn't he do something where the two robots were talking to each other? Did you guys see that?
I saw a little clip of that. It's
I don't
terrifying.
think so.
And they started, the two robots started to create their own language right there on stage. And then
It was like no one knew what the language was.
and then they
terrifying.
started to figure it out, like that it was, like almost like a sub English basically. And then they found out that they were actually talking to each other about how they could take over the audience right there on stage. And then Zuckerberg unplugged them because they found out like what was going on. They're like, oh shit. They unplugged them.
What?
Bro,
Yeah.
that's terrifying.
There's a video of
I'm
this?
telling you.
Is there a video
Yeah,
of this?
yeah, there's a video of it.
Bro, I would instantly have remember that comedian Gallagher? I would just smash the
Watermelon.
Oh,
have
yeah.
a big mount on the side and be like, up. Boom! Just smash the cyborg, be like, yeah, we're done here.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, you gotta,
That's
If you
terrifying.
haven't seen that, you gotta see that. That's crazy.
That's terrifying, dude.
Yeah, it's terrifying. Why would you even want that?
Our world is revolving around the technology based that if those two machines would ever got out, they're like, okay, and now the world is ours. You're
Dude,
gonna
they
have some
were-
Age of Ultron
Those things
shit.
were literally alive for
Age of Ultron.
10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Already taken over the
already
world.
plotting on the human race.
Yeah.
Screw that, dude. Nope.
They're making them too smart, man.
They are. It's too easy, and they're learning like computers that can
And like, what do
teach
we
and learn
need? But what do we
themselves.
need robots for? What do we actually need them for? That's my only question.
Everything.
Why? We got people to work jobs.
I'll ask you in 50 years when you're old as shit and you can't do anything.
Yeah.
I'll be like, what do you need a robot for?
What do you need a computer for?
my back. But what I'm saying is that if they're making them that smart, I
Yeah.
don't want a robot. I don't need robots to take over the world.
Right, right.
If it's getting to that point,
Talk about like Will Smith,
Cut it off.
You know that's the
cut
next.
it off.
But that's the thing, those scientists don't stop at that. They're just like, we're looking for the next best thing.
Well,
They
Well, that's
won't
the thing.
stop.
It's going to be a living room. Or it's going to be like the TV, but it's a robot. Like everyone needed a TV in their living room.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a robot that folds your laundry.
I bet I don't.
That's true. Walks the dogs or babysits or like, hey, file this or do,
Would you trust
do anything.
You think I would trust a robot to babysit my kids?
No,
Bro, I'm not going to be alive
Hell
long
no.
enough to see any of this.
Yes,
So it's
we-
hopefully on my
I
deathbed,
don't
it's like
know.
Skynet takes over the world.
I don't
I'm just
know.
like,
It might not be
I
that
think
far.
I think we're closer than you think.
20 years,
I bet we're
damn.
25 years away.
20, 30 years. I
Yeah.
can see that.
If not, closer.
there's already
they
robots in people's
literally,
houses.
This just
Yeah.
said that they unveiled
Roomba.
they unveiled the tiny blobs that are now known as xenobots, which are the first living robots
Mm-hmm.
that have brains and can work together and self-heal themselves. They figured those things out in 2020. In 2021, they're now reproducing them.
That's scary. Are they getting bigger?
That's 1 year.
You know what they look
Do
like?
they
yet?
grow?
Yeah, they're small. They're like cellular small.
Oh, okay. Like microscopic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if they all combine and come together, they can form anything they want.
Yeah.
Iron Man suit. Nanobots.
If you can control it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Whoever
Hey, that pain went away.
Yeah.
It hurt though.
Yeah.
I was nervous for a little bit. I thought I was going to be
That's
the first
good.
one to puke as well on your podcast.
Well, so I said you had more stuff in your arsenal than I did. I had
I
water
think it
and
was the
pickle juice.
microwaved ice cream that upset my stomach. Like it's just
It was frozen. We didn't have it in there until the last minute, so sorry
It's
about
just it's a milkshake.
that. Yeah, there you go.
Pretty much, yes. It worked though.
So, in the last bit of news we have for today is a Las Vegas company offers Mile High Club flights with satin sheets, sex position pillows, and pilots with noise canceling headphones for those of you who want to try out the Mile High Club.
That'd be awesome.
I want to be a pilot.
I think it's like it's $950 to earn your Mile High wings.
Let me ask you this: do they travel somewhere, or do they just fly around up there and then just come right back?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I want to go somewhere. I think that'd be pretty cool. Is it just me? Am I?
It could be like a date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be a date.
A first
it can be
date,
anything,
girl
yeah.
on the
But it's
phone
not
the
like
whole
so. Like the
time.
whole plane is secluded to us. It's not like sections where it's like, okay, you get the back, we get the middle.
I think,
you get
yeah, it's a private jet.
that'd be awesome. I'm down.
How much is it?
$950.
1,000.
No, $950.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope, right?
Yeah.
Join the Mile High Club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say so. I'm in.
Yeah. I'd do it.
Not with me, girl.
There's no way that price can't be right though.
It is.
For two people,
Let me see.
That'd be
here.
awesome.
I mean, there's got to be more people than two,
I don't
right?
think so. I
You
don't
think they're
so.
gonna fly a jet for? Well, maybe it's just a little small jet.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That makes it private.
It's a Cessna.
I'm thinking about
Okay.
like showing up to the airport with
It's called
with a suitcase. Where are we going?
So here it is. It's called Love Cloud Vegas.
Love Cloud Vegas.
Love Cloud Vegas. That's the company. Yep.
Nice.
The price is okay. So they come in different packages. Okay.
Okay.
The silver package is $995. It's a 45-minute flight for two.
Perfect.
Gold package is $1,095. It's a 60-minute flight for two. The
Okay.
platinum package is $1,500, and it's a 90-minute flight.
Okay. That's dope.
That's a genius idea.
And they have like meals and food and on here and stuff
And
too.
I'm eating,
I don't know.
I'm
That's a
eating
good question.
death nuts and hot chips, and this guy's creating $1 million idea.
right? $1 million
I'm
high club.
eating melted ice cream, dying.
Yeah. So so you fly around in the Cessna and you fly around Las Vegas on a scenic Cessna tour.
Okay, and they just bring you on back then.
Yep.
That's pretty sweet.
It includes romantic dinner. You can
Oh,
also,
yeah.
You can also do wedding and vow renewals,
Oh, cool.
or the Mile High Club experience.
Yeah, you're gonna have if you do that, like, hey, we gotta consummate the bride. You guys go in the front. We're gonna go in the back. Don't listen.
All right.
Whoa, is that the plane?
Yeah. Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So we can throw these pictures up here.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
show you guys what this looks like. That looks.
It just looks like a huge bed, like in the back of a plane.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I mean, man, that's a quick way to spend $1,000.
Yeah.
It is. It is. But how many other times are you going to get to do it in a nice plane like that?
Yeah, where you don't have to get
Or
kicked
not-
out.
I mean, it's
Never
not
been
a
on
nice.
Spirit
plane. It
Airlines?
wasn't nice. What's that?
Spirit Airlines, you can fly anywhere for $29.99.
Yeah, but I ain't fitting in that bathroom, bro.
But then you got to sneak
I
around.
can barely fit in that seat, bro.
They catch you. You're like, "Sir, come with me." Be like, "Great."
You buy 3 seats. And
I only need 2, bro.
And the other row, though. Well, you need your wife.
Oh yeah.
That might all those seats might add up to that price.
Yeah,
no kidding.
that's true.
Sea breeze or whatever it's called.
And you got to fly back and regret. Like,
Especially if you're flying Spirit, you got to fly back with duct taped wings.
you're not going to be allowed on Spirit again. So now you got to buy American Express or American Airlines, and
I'll say, or you got a Greyhound
Southwest.
back.
Yeah.
that's
do you
a good
call that?
idea.
Actually, dude.
Let's make a bus.
So do you have a?
Bus. What do you call that experience?
Oh, so they have it on there too.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Say mile ground.
It's a limo.
Mile low
It's called limo experience, or the what was the other one?
Let's do a bus.
I'm
think-
cool with that. I'll just do the bus.
Yeah, that sounds more safe than going up high and joining the Mile High Club, which would be
Can
sweet.
you take me around the neighborhood?
Hey, one more time, Tony.
So it's one guy who owns it. It's his name's Andy Johnson.
That's awesome.
I mean, honestly, like cheap startup, you just need a plane,
Yeah.
a pilot,
Yep.
and a bus.
Hey, you guys hook some hookups in the National Guard.
Planes.
Planes, well, I'm say planes and drivers, right? You guys know
We
that.
have choppers.
Got some CDLs.
Yeah.
We can get a big bus going.
I don't think
Get a little side hustle going, Bubba.
Trying to see what these. I know I just saw them on here. It was about the limos. Can't find it now.
That's awesome, though. That's cool. I know that exists now, so I don't have to go way up there.
Do you guys have a? Do you guys have a like a certain flight, like a certain airline that you use?
No.
No.
Cheapest.
Okay.
Best
Best in class,
yeah, cheapest we can get. Like if we fly for military orders or something.
or just for yourself?
Oh, yeah, some airlines will, like American Airlines for one, they'll every time I fly somewhere, they're like, if you're a military right now, please come up. We'd like to let you on the plane before everyone else.
Yeah, they usually let them first.
Oh, here you go. So I thought it was an actual limo package, but it's just to transport you from wherever you're at to the airplane.
Oh, okay.
So you can either choose the limo and champagne package or the romantic limo package. The romantic limo package is $300. The limo and champagne package is $250. The $300 one includes transportation to and from the aircraft, just like the base one does. A bottle of champagne, just like the base one. And then the $300 package also comes with a dozen long-stemmed roses and premium chocolates.
You know, I know what I'm doing when I retire now. Thank you for having me on the show. Like, that's the easiest job, and I get to. You need anything? Any help back there? Yeah, like, it's the coolest job ever. You filthy animals.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. All right. Hey, Darren, I want to thank you for coming on the show with us today,
bro,
man.
thank you.
The social guys, always you can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeart Radio now. We are also on TikTok. Again, Darren, thanks for coming on the show and talking to us about the National Guard.
I appreciate you having me.
Sorry, and thank you for the chip.
Thank you for the challenge. 2 records broken.
Yeah, no kidding. He did the 7 warheads.
Bring it on.
And he
I'm going to
did
go to
the,
urgent care now.
He did the 1 chip challenge and lasted 10 minutes.
It's impressive.
Well done.
That
Well
is,
done.
man. Yeah,
Absolutely. But no, man, we want to thank you coming on, though, and thank you for sharing with us about the National Guard, your experiences with that, and sharing with our viewers and our listeners about what all that entails, and you know, a lot of the stuff they don't see from just, you know, watching a commercial or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So thank you for sharing all that information.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
man.
thirdly,
Thanks for having me.
thirdly, I want to thank you for serving our country.
Yeah,
and
dude.
thank you for all you do and your military service.
Well, thank
So
you
brave and
for
courageous.
supporting us. I
That's
appreciate
awesome.
it.
Absolutely, man. Hey, Social Guys signing out. Again, thank you, Clue Studio, for sponsoring the studio today.
Thanks.
Episode 23 in the bag.
Jordan.
We'll catch you next time on the show. See ya.
Bye.